Oh, well, hello there. I didn't realize you were watching me. It's a pleasure to be here with you tonight. What's shaking, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for joining me. One man show. Sorry I didn't get back to you last night, one man show. I ended up talking to someone else. I will respond soon. Oh, yeah. John, all the features were ghosted until you went live. Really? That's weird. I seen him. Huh. It is strange, though. So it begins. How you guys doing? I'm watching, I'm listening. Are you doing something worth watching? No, not right now. Even if I were doing something that some would consider worth watching, that's not a universal thing. You know, I could be taking my shirt off and rubbing my nipples, and you might not be into it, but other people might. Manta Ray of Hope. What the fuck are those, bananas? What is that? Oh, they're bees. Right? Are they supposed to be bees? Why don't I see it? Oh, I'm on Top Chat, son of a bitch. They are bees. See, on the YouTube side, they look more like bees. Over here, it was a little harder to tell. But yeah, bees. And the mad lads in chat. Good to see you guys. So I've got a little more regular show today. Yesterday we kind of focused on orgasms. But we also got into some baking stuff. Some reason. But yeah, man. It's going to be a good night. I got some good stuff here. I was hanging out with Amber earlier, and I saw one of these stories. I was like, oh, shit, I'm talking about this tonight. But what happened? Oh, okay. I got that. I'm going to save that for later. See, I already got some stuff pulled up, too. I think I might start with some anime talk. What's this one? Yeah. Anime and video games look like the place to be. I'm going to start there and move into the other stuff. I'll put this one up front a little more. So, how was everyone's day? How's your Tuesdays? Walnuts and cookies had more traction than Gasm last night. Well, I mean, it depends on when you tuned in. At some point, the two topics merged into one glorious conversation. Sometimes you gotta unleash the bees. Cooped hours ago. This guy. We do have some Instagram stuff for you, though. Do. I still got that song stuck in my head. All right, I think I'm gonna add this. I think I'm gonna add this shit to my. I'm gonna make a clip that puts together a few different clips that we've seen on here. I think I might add this one to it. I'm not sure.
Listen, Starbucks is, every brother should have a cup of Starbucks in their hand, because the police leave you alone when you have a latte. You hold it, brother. Hold that. Look how safe he looks. Give it to the other brother. Look how safe he looks. Look at that. Give it to the other brother. Look, he looks like a thug, but with that fucking latte, look how safe he looks. So brothers, black men out there, get yourself a latte, because when you do your lips like this, the cops leave you the fuck alone. I'm sorry, officer. Was I aggressive?
Made chili for the balance of the week. Spent $50 filling my gas tank. Dude, yeah, the gas shit is out of control, man. It's almost check it out, One Man Show. Have you considered, let's say, minimizing gas expenditure by buying, like, is getting groceries delivered to you cheaper than getting gas? Because if it's going to cost like $20 to just get your groceries for the week delivered to you, but $50 in gas. I'm not sure it's quite at that point yet, but it's getting crazy, man. I got to take my van in to the mechanic tomorrow because. So just a quick recap on my vehicle situation here. Like, it was having trouble starting, and then like it would kind of crank and it wouldn't turn over, and then it finally does. And then one time on my Best Buy, getting some shit, and motherfucker is doing the same old shit until one time, like, fucking smoke comes out the side here by the driver's side. I see smoke, white smoke. I was like, oh, fuck, what the hell is that? And then it wouldn't even try to turn over anymore. So I fried the starter. And so I took it to the mechanic so he could replace the starter. He fixed the starter. But the other issue that was making it do that is still there. So now that we can test that, I'm taking it back over there tomorrow. But after that, I'm hoping that the place I've been working at, I can actually start going again. But I'm asked for a little different compensation. You don't understand how safe a latte makes you look, man. Monkey, what's up, awesome one? How's it going, man? Well, I finished Open Range, unless there are more episodes. Open Range. Is that the one with Harry Potter Dance and Drag? Man, a ray of hope. The end comes soon, brothers and sisters. So, yo, check this shit out. This, I didn't realize it was this easy. Look at this. There's no sound, right? Yeah, there's no sound. It doesn't matter. But look at this motherfucker. Turns this bundt cake, just pours milk in there, mixes it up into this shit, turns it into a flat thingy, dumps a bunch of fucking cream in there. That's it. That's all he done do. And then rolls this bitch up. Seriously with this shit? I didn't realize it was that. That shit looks so easy. He just slices this shit up. What? See, like, I've wondered how they do some of this shit. Now I'm like, well, this is bullshit. I could make that. Literally just makes a bundt cake that you could probably find a recipe for anywhere. Mashes that bitch up with some milk and turns it into an eclair. Wait, is there more to this? What's the? There's another one? Oh, shit. I didn't see this. I didn't see this motherfucker. So, yeah. You make all this shit. And then what? Well, if it was just the other thing, that's easy. Fuck that. But I love this one right here, too. I just read that people born in the 80s are known in Hungary as the DuckTales generation. I never want to hear millennial ever again. That is pretty solid. The DuckTales generation. DuckTales. Woo! My plan is to buy a second car. I combine destinations into one run: car, gas, groceries, trash, takeoff, non-combustibles. Got you. A giant ho-ho. A giant ho-ho. What? Oh, yeah. Well, like, I mean, you're right, pretty much, huh? I don't know what those are called. I know there's a proper name for them. I'm supposed to be the cultural barbarian calling it a giant ho-ho. I don't know where you're coming from, One Man Show. Who knows what those bitches are called? Those cream-filled, like, chocolate rolls. Ah, man, the forbidden cake. Use your mohawk on the car? It's not like the hammer in Wreck-It Ralph that just fixes everything. What's up, Zachariah? Good to see you, man. Hey, Ozan, Zoltan. Good to see you, dog. Welcome. It's a farm slash murder slash sci-fi mystery. Let me see what else we got here. Yo. You might be a hillbilly, but you'll never be as hillbilly as a guy driving a 6-door Suburban towing a third-generation Camaro on a lifted 4x4 chassis. I didn't even realize this. I was like, what's going on with the... Is it up? No, it's on a lifted fucking 4x4 chassis. That's nuts. All good, people. I found out a game in the Nintendo store here in Argentina that it's worth 7,000 USD. Damn. What game is it? What game is it, Zan Zoltan? Holy shit. That's fucking awesome, dude. That is killer. Yo, that kind of makes me want to jump right into the video game news. Like this motherfucker right here. Italian voice actor spoils Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 details. And now he's gone and done it. That's a good one. You fucker. You got me there. So, whoops. Check this out. An Italian voice actor may have dropped a big spoiler for Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel. Pietro Ubaldi, the voice of Daruk in the original game, was interviewed by a fan site, Lega Hyrule, and dropped a little nugget of information. Should we watch the thing? That's just video of the game. I thought it was going to be an interview. I thought it was going to be a clip from the interview where he's like, "Oh, the Zelda, la 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 la." You know how they talk. If you want to be plebeian, it's a cake roll. Oh, okay. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's a lame name, man. It's an error for sure. Look at my Twitter. There's a pic. Oh, okay. You sure? I mean, are you sure it's an error? Zan Zoltan. Oh, hey, you have a Twitter. I think if this is you. Video gamer. Argentina. That's you. Yeah. Spoiler ahead. So I was checking out Nintendo Store in Argentina. I found this. This game is around 7,000 USD, give or take. Virtual maid streamer. Oh, $700. Wait, what? What the fuck? How come the commas and the periods are backwards? Is that how you guys do your money? 700 isn't it? Then is that $700,000? What the fuck? What am I looking at here? 10% off. What the hell? Okay, that is your money. Dude. Yeah, that's a mistake. That's a fucking mistake. I had a friend. Fun fact for anyone lucky enough to encounter this. I have a friend that what was it? 2004. He was looking at computer parts and he found like a couple external hard drives, I think, or a graphics card or something. But instead of being priced at $700, it was priced at $70. They missed a zero. So he made his purchase. He purchased like 2 or 3 of them because he couldn't really buy a whole lot. But he got a couple of them. And then he got the confirmation and everything. He got charged, yada, yada. Like a few hours later, the next day or something, they email him, "Hey, we're really sorry, but the item that you purchased was inaccurately priced, and we have to adjust that. So we're not going to be able to sell it to you at the price that you purchased it for." And he said, "Legally, that is the price that it was listed for. I purchased it at that price. The purchase has already been confirmed. I've already been charged. So you're going to send me that part for the price that I paid for it, because that listing is not my problem. That's your problem. Legally, you've already made the sale. You have to send it to me." And so they fucking had to send it to him at that price. So if you ever see an accidentally underpriced item, buy that motherfucker. At least here in the United States. I don't know about other countries how it works, but here, motherfucker, yup, that's how it works. Whoops. That's how it works. The price that you get it at is the price that it is. And once you make that purchase, once you've been charged, they have to send it to you. They can't double back and go, "Now we're changing their price on you." It's illegal. You could sue them. So fun fact. There's a great history book. Uh there's a great history doc by Sowell on hillbillies, now ghetto billies. I don't have a Switch, so I don't care. Hey, low spec Linux laptop, good to see you. Yeah, I'm sure this is an error. It shouldn't be. Nah, not 700, 7,000 USD. Oh, okay. Damn. It just looked like so much on your end. Hey, Arlene, how you doing? Good to see you. Argentinian pesos. Oh, okay. Oh, 708,000 Argentinian pesos. Got you. How you doing, sweetheart? That's like what, 708? That's like $1 million. Hey, Rita. Mwah. Buenas noches, señorita. Is your little one with you? Is your mini human with you? I would guess it's a full grown mini human, but she'll always be your mini human. Okay, that's nuts, man. $6 says, yeah, your 700,000 pesos is six of our dollars. Zanzoltan. Other countries, it doesn't work. Yeah, it works here. Paid $6 and actually 7,000. Cool. Some countries they send the secret police to collect the difference. Howdy, Rita. Yeah, that's true, huh? The secret police, you mean like the mob? You know, just they sold a PS4 for 1,000 pesos, $100 back in the day. They sold like 30. They canceled and refunded everyone. See, that's different. You can do that. If they had been like, if they had delisted the item or something, like whatever they could do, but the transaction had already gone through. I don't know what, like, yeah, that might work. Refunding people. But if they try to be like, if they try to change the price on you, nah, you can't do that. Hola, ella habla español también, at Rita. It's only worth it if someone is willing to pay for it. Yep, true. So, Ubaldi has recently been recording voice lines for Nintendo's new game, and it turns out he's not only dubbing the voice for Daruk, but also Daruk's ancestor. But Daruk, the Goron champion, ends Breath of the Wild in the afterlife, and who exactly this ancestor is unclear. Ubaldi couldn't remember the name of the ancestor, though he clarified it's not Darunia, but described the role as a more serious. Since this information leaked, fans are already speculating what this will mean for the final game. Will these characters appear only in flashbacks, or will part of the game be playable in the past? From the footage already seen, that's a good theory. From the footage already seen, have we already witnessed different time periods? And who exactly is this ancestor? Could it be the original pilot of the divine beast, Rudania, from 10,000 years ago? We will also meet ancestors of Rivali, Mifa, and Urbosa. Or will we meet? Sorry, will we also meet? Breath of the Wild 2 was recently pushed back until spring next year, as giving me more time to finish the first one. As previously announced, the adventure in this sequel will take place not just on the ground, as in previous game, but also in the skies above. However, the expanded world goes beyond that, and there will be an even wider variety of features you can enjoy, including new encounters and new gameplay elements. So he didn't really release much, just that we're gonna be meeting some of the ancestors here. They're blowing it up a little bit, but spoils Zelda. It's not really much of a spoiler there. If there was like story elements, see, that's misspeaking. If there was story elements being revealed, bitch, you're spoiling it. But that happened. How was it going, DJ Scandalous? That happened on Amazon Prime Day 2019. They had all their cameras and bundles priced at $182. I looked at my shopping list and seen huge discounts of $800 a piece. I bought three $900 cameras for $400. Ooh, shit. Nice. Good shit, man. Yeah, and once it's done, it's done. That's what's up. One man is willing to buy cookies. Oh, I've got cookies for tonight. Wait, what's this? How you doing, nice lady? Nice Instagram pic. Very wholesome. Very wholesome. I barely even checked Instagram. And they honored it. I know someone bought a $10,000 lens for $182 too. Fuck yeah. I've heard that of that happening, but I've never like caught one of those. I'll just read about it after the fact. Like some things were accidentally even cheaper than they were supposed to be on Prime Day. Because imagine you're going through all these items, setting all these prices. Some of them are gonna get fucked up. So Prime Day is a good day to be cruising the Amazon for them deals like a shark on the hunt. I wish it would work here too. I miss Jessix. She was kind to me. Who's Jessix? Let everyone know John Talks will be on Nina's channel or his channel live this week. Hey everyone, John Talks will be on Nina's channel or on his channel live this week. There you happy, awesome one. Thanks for the news. I didn't know that actually, so that's cool. I went back in to buy the more expensive ones, but they changed it real quick. Yeah, bro, you got lucky. You're hoping you got lucky twice. Nice try though. You know what? You never know where they're gonna catch it. Just fucking go for it. I did learn of a new chili pepper today. 2.5 million on the Scoville scale. What? Is it the same guy? The same like the dude with the fucking peppers? Oh, I forgot. I never published the pepper video. I made a video about the peppers. There's like a few highlights I haven't put up yet. I had to for 2.5 mil, dude. I had to what's it called? I had to focus up. This bitch is almost done. I'm almost done proofreading it. Once it's done, I'd say within a week, I'll have it all updated. My second edition be out. I gotta do that after. Mi no habla muy más español. I try though. I hope I didn't butcher that too much. My youngest daughter speaks Espanol fluently though. Oh really? Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. Is she? Did I miss the message where you updated me? Or are you updated if she's there or not? You said she's coming Tuesday, right? Is tonight the night? Is tonight the night? No, it's called Dragon's Breath. Oh, shit. That's a good name. Pepper Potts is spicy. No, she's not. Her candles might be a little bit. Streamer, she's been gone for 2 months. I think she started a new job. Oh, Jessix. I don't think I know her. Let me look her up. Yeah, that's what happens when people get like, oh, her. That's right. When people's shit gets changed up, they when their schedules changes, then they, they do their own thing. Oh man, I forgot about her birthday stream. I was thinking of doing one of these, but I was too tired. February 23rd, 2022. Yeah, it's been a few months. I think I subbed to her. When did I sub to her? Because I have not seen her around. I've seen maybe one or two of her things pop up, but I didn't watch. Oh, she's cute. She's 45. Good for you. I'm gonna drop a like on our birthday stream. What did I post? I don't pay attention. I'd risk putting money into it, but they're only making seeds available. From reports, they are very difficult to germinate, and the shipping is almost as much as the seeds themselves. Damn. They're only making seeds available. Shipping from where? Where are you shipping from that it's that expensive? That is nice. If you like the language, you can learn it eventually. And no, me doesn't go with no. It should have been yo no hablo muy bien el idioma. Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to hassle her. I remember now the gas one. My middle daughter is coming here on the 13th for my youngest daughter's college graduation on the 14th. Okay. So let me look at my calendario. So next Friday, your middle's daughter is coming to go with you to watch the youngest daughter's graduation on Saturday. So 7, 8, 9, 10. You're 10 days away. That's fucking awesome, Rita. Good. Excuse me. They can't judge you at all because my English is self-taught. So sometimes I made those horrible and inexplicable errors that make some people cringe. Pretty good for being self-taught. Oh, man, I totally forgot. Forgot to inform you guys of a thing. Now I can't bring it on screen. But let's say I'm going to be doing my impression of Pop the Magic Dragon tonight. Because as much as I've enjoyed this tolerance break, I think it's about time. And so I went and got some stuff today. This shit is dense. This is dense. And yeah, it's gonna these clip. I need some more stoner clips because I don't really have any solid stoner clips. They're all shenanigans, and only a few of them are long enough to last. They charge what they want, not what it costs. Yeah, true story. Let me see. Congratulations to your daughter. Yep. Filling that gas tank blew most of my fun money for the month. Oh, man, for the month? That's a bitch. For the month. Fucking gas, dude. Well, hopefully, I mean, shit, prices probably aren't going to go down soon, but hopefully you don't have to drive around very much and don't spend any more on freaking gas, dude. You know what's funny, awesome one? Got a D in Spanish? So did I. And I'm fluent. But my teacher was a bitch and we butted heads all the time. So I got a D. She would give me fucking excuses, but she gave me a D because she was a bitch. Thank you so much, Dan Zoltan. Love the corrections because I really do want to learn Espanol. So no cookie fun, one man. No cookie fun, one man. I have cookies. Love to garden. Don't have much space, but I use every inch I can. That's what she said. Sorry. Well, if you ever need help, don't doubt of contacting me or Kai for that too. Yeah, true. When I was growing up, my mom was learning English and she was like, yo, so you kids are going to school, you're learning English. I want to learn English. So come home and teach me what you learned and help mom learn English. And we're like, all right. And so we would correct her and we would speak to her in English and stuff. And then at some point we would say something in Spanish, but we'd fuck it up. And then she'd get mad that we're not speaking Spanish. And she'd make us speak Spanish. You only speak to me in Spanish. We're like, okay. And so then we went back to just speaking Spanish with her. And our Spanish got better. But then after a while, she'd be like, hey, whatever happened to you guys helping me learn English? And so we'd go back to like speaking to her in English, and then our Spanish would wane, and she'd be like, "You guys can only speak to me in Spanish," and it was just back and forth and back and forth growing up. It was ridiculous. Uh, it's funny to look back on though. At the time, it was a little frustrating because we're like, "Mom, we're doing what you wanted us to do," but she was mad at us like it was our fault. But yeah, no cookies today. Awesome went out a bit more depressed than usual. So baking is more hit and miss currently. Yeah, I hear you, man. Cookies do help with that, though. I think it's scientifically proven somewhere that cookies help with depression. I do actually have an article here about anxiety and what helps with anxiety. So, and what's funny is this article comes across my screen as I have been discussing how electrical fields, how I've been discussing with Jenny, how electrical fields um, affect people. How electrical fields. Oh, son of a bitch! There's no water in this, is there? No, there's. Oh, there is. Yeah. Fuck yeah, there is water. So we've been looking at how electrical fields affect people, and now this article talks about how electrical fields affect people with depression. So I'm actually going to put these two together, and I'll let you guys decide which one you want to see first. But I'm gonna follow up that Zelda article with the My Hero Academia article real quick. Fumbled one of its most promising arcs for Izuku. So My Hero Academia fumbled one of the most promising arcs it had building for its main hero Izuku Midoriya, and we're definitely not the only ones who think so. As My Hero Academia's manga series continues moving forward, its imminent conclusion, more and more fans are debating the merits of the series and what kind of landing it seems to be headed for. There's been a lot of criticism of the pacing and redundancies in the latter story arcs of the manga, but also how the mangaka Kohei Hirokoshi may have lost focus in some key areas, including this one. The secret of Izuku Midoriya's ultimate heroic power, One for All, and his connection to All Might, the greatest pro hero in Japan, was the core of My Hero Academia's mythos at the beginning. Deku was a powerless boy in the world. Okay, do we need to go over this? All Might, over the course of the storyline, they know the truth about One for All, the key point of tension between Deku and his friends. Deku's secret with One for All was also a major threat to the larger public and hero society that would be shaken to its core in finding out its greatest champion was actually a powerless loser type, and that the only deterrent to the greatest evil Japan had ever known, All for One, rested in the hands of an equally powerless boy. It was an original twist on an often derivative structure of My Hero Academia's superhero fantasy, but alas, not so much anymore. Deku not telling Ochako or anyone else about One for All was actually really good and fit the character story perfectly, up until we skipped the One for All reactions and lost out on the potential story that could have been explored through the later plotline. Through the later plotline, I think it means. Part of My Hero's final arc was a sub arc that saw Deku go dark as he struck out on his own to catch All for One without endangering his friends. The fallout of that arc saw Izuku's secret finally revealed amongst his friends and colleagues, but we never got to see much of a reaction to that secret coming to light. One for All's secret being revealed was merely a flashback used to explain why Izuku's Class 1A crew finally gets the inspiration to step their own respective games up in order to be truly allies equal to Deku's resolve. While the big friendship bonding was nice to see, the lack of any real attention on Zuko's keeping One for All a secret and no real scenes of interaction between Deku and his friends on the subject has been a noticeable absence among several. It causes fans to look back on his work as a whole with increasing criticism and doubt about whether it is a work of cohesive vision or pointed purpose. Cohesive vision and pointed purpose. So that's a big, like, in terms of writing and stuff, writing and storytelling, that's a big thing that, like, if you don't have things well planned out like that, or if you don't take the time to stop and smell the roses when you're writing, this kind of thing happens. And that's what I mean. What I mean by stop and smell the roses is is be in the moment. You need to be in the moment with your characters, feeling what they're feeling. After the end of the third part of my book, the first three chapters, the first 3 or 4 chapters are characters dealing with what just happened. It's like we're following in the aftermath of everything from everyone's point of view, and you need to stop and give your characters time to process. Give your characters a chance to sit with things, to take a moment, to rest for a breath. And if you don't do that, you end up having to go, yeah, I need to go back to where this is revealed. Like, let's do a flashback. If you have to do a flashback, you probably fucked up somewhere. Or if you do have to do a flashback, like how they do, like how they did in My Hero, you could tie some of those things. You need to flesh out more in the moment. And so you end up kind of screwing yourself and giving yourself more work. But you got to, like, I don't care how many people, even if you're the thing about architect versus gardener and all that stuff is that even if you're a gardener and you're sitting there, or pantser, whatever the hell, I hate that term, it's stupid. But if you're just writing by the seat of your pants and just going forward, guess what? That's your first draft, not your final draft. And if you're illustrating something, you need to have it written out and done, like, not really necessarily in crazy detail like a book, but you need to have all the beats written out. You need to know what's going to happen next. You need to know how it's all going to unfold. As he was writing this in the early days, he had to know at some point he's going to have to reveal this stuff to his friends. At some point that's going to happen. That's like a key part of team dynamics and the story like this. And he just Kai is Spanish adjacent. How long has this been on screen? And he just if he just kind of glossed over it, that's not good. And that makes people question your writing and your vision, your overall stuff. I'm not driving at all, and there are no fluffy purchases until next month. Gotcha. Don't make the mistake of writing Espanol. It is Espanol with an Enya. Yeah, but then you have to remember how to do the thing. Let me see. Does it work in YouTube? Oh, it does work. All right. I do it because, like, when I'm typing fast, I don't want to go over here, hold Alt, and do a thing just for one character. I'll put Espanol. Espanol. I don't give a shit. Same as saying anos, which means assholes, and años. I actually leave that one on purpose. It's something I have in mind. You will learn, then you can have secret conversations with your daughter. I only know a little bit of Espanol. I never took Spanish. I got roped into French, German, Russian, and Japanese. Lame, bro. You should have just learned Spanish. It's like the other 4 put together. Actually, Japanese, that's pretty cool. Japanese is fun. I like Japanese. If you know Spanish and English, you can generally learn most other languages pretty easily. Move out of California and you can afford more gas. He's not in California. One Man Show is far from California, bro. He's way off. By the way, how's it going, Shell? Back, good to see you, brother. He's way off he's in the sticks, man. He's close. He's way closer to you than he is to me. He's further east of me than you are, Shellback. You crazy son bitch. How you been, brother? How have you been? I haven't seen you around too much. I mean, I've been kind of in a hole and busy as hell, but it's good to see you. The Anos in 2022. Yeah, I hope One Man Show feels better soon. Yeah, I hear you. Hear you. I don't live in California, Shellback, if you're addressing me. Anos. See, that looks like an Anos dropping a deuce right there. Not likely for some time, Rita. Catherine and I had an interesting disagreement. I think I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it next to my face. Nah, he's not talking to me, though. The gas thing. Um, yeah, that's fair. I thought you were talking to One Man Show because we're talking about his gas expenditures, but I just want my car fixed. Either way, I already needed to renegotiate this contract anyway, so it's good timing. It's good timing. Can't have cookies every day. Smoking the wacky tobacco, devil's lettuce, smoking the fat J. Lightning, lightning. If you're grounded, they can affect you in a big way. Cookies? Oh yeah, yeah, true. True, true, true. Been there, felt that, not fun. I'm on this new experimental anxiety treatment. It's called alcohol. Electrical fields. Is that why Bill Gates is buying up farmland? No, he's buying up farmland because he wants us all to starve. He's like, I'm going to starve out all the poor by buying all the farms. I don't know how to put the accent on the words while typing on my phone. Just hope that you can. Oh, here's how you do it, Rita. You hold down the letter that you want to modify, and then a little menu should pop up. Not a menu, but options of alternate versions of that letter. So if you hold your finger down on the N on your phone, you'll get Enya and the N with whatever the dots or whatever the fuck. Like you'll get all the different kinds of N's that are out there. So it's even easier than on your computer where I have to hit Alt and do the numbers because then you have to know the numbers. You're like, well, I know Enya. You know why? Because Enya is Alt 420. Alt 420 is Enya. The writer did an ass pull. Yeah, exactly. He did an ass pull. You keep the N on the keyboard. Press. Oh, never mind. There, it's already covered. I forgot. I'm behind of the chat. Why am I even saying shit? I'll look up star and stripes. I have an English keyboard on all my things except for my desktop computer, and it always works. Yep. And don't worry, I did. Don't show yourself out. You're trying. Hell yeah, that's what matters. You're trying. You're going to get shit wrong. For a long time, I would pronounce arigato like it has an O at the front instead of an A. I still do it sometimes when I'm not paying attention. America got hold of the design Attack on Titan last season, turning all the females very manly looking. Got hold of the design and making final season feel like a separate series. What are you talking about? Attack on Titan. As far as I know, Attack on Titan follows everything, but it follows the manga. But no, like they were in a different country, and they were like dressed. They were trying to blend in, and they're military. Like you got to remember that we're pretty much surrounded by military women, and then where you do see, you know, like you meet the country folk and some other people, but like it's not like Attack on Titan was particularly has ever been particularly sexual in nature or really sexualize its characters. So I mean, I think you might be kind of attributing some things that aren't there because like our sweet potato princess still looking hot in her suit. Annie's looking fine. I mean, she's probably a little sickly. They still did the naked Titan woman. They didn't try to cover her up. You know what I mean? Like, there wasn't no problems. It wasn't ever particularly like. It wasn't. There was no fan service in Attack on Titan. It's never been that kind of a show. Espanol, I did it. Thank you very much, Zoltan. So people are even trying to bitch about My Hero Academia. I think it's fine as it is. Well, this is about the manga. I think the what's it called? The anime hasn't caught up to what they're talking about here. But yeah, the manga hasn't caught up to what they're talking about there because the show hasn't shown that part. And that means that because right now they're like they did the thing where everyone's trying to step it up. But if we're already past the point where he told his friends, then yeah, it's this. I'd say in terms of writing, that's a little bit of an issue. That's why real men read One Piece. Right? There's no ass pulls in One Piece. It's all just masterfully thought out from not quite from the beginning, because he took a break after the war, with the Marines. What was what's the name of the event? The they start with a P. Marine arc. Marine Ford. Impelled down. Yeah, at the during Marine Ford, during the fucking son of a bitch. I can't think of the name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. After that, the manga took like a 2-year break because he needed time to figure out the rest of the series, and then it came back, and he hasn't stopped since then. So the anime took a 2-year break once it caught up to that point. Guess that makes me synthetic. But well, do you read it? Do you read manga, one man show, or watch anime? Because if you're like me, you just watch anime. But if you read manga, that's different. Tie some Thai food to it. Read it, no problem. It's always great to learn new things. If you want to know how to say the word español, it is español. The Enya sounds. She knows that already. R sounds like R. I'm not afraid of my Lation bisexuality. Lation? What's that? Indeed, man. One wish, one dream. One mic. And yen 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 yen. I know nothing. What is real? Oh, you know what? That's a good time for a cookie break.
Cookies, me accept. Me click yes, cookies. Where's cookies? What is real? Trust nothing.
The whole left coast is a bit high on fuel prices. True. I do know the pronunciation and use not grammar. Now that main character is the only anime statue I have. Midoriya? You mean Deku? You all got nothing on me. I'm Rhode Island, very far east over here. Hell yeah, as far east. Tennessee, an awesome one. I'm an older minivan that fits my wheelchair. Is good on gas and is paid for. Fuck yeah, Arlene, you are set up, girl. Someday I'll move back down south where I belong. Where are you at now, Shellback? I thought you were down south. You're not in Florida anymore, Shellback. I double dot. Oh, that's right, Shellback. I remember now. You're in Washington. That's right. The double dot above a letter is called an umlaut. Thanks, German class. Umlaut. You made me laugh the ugly laugh. It's easy to remember, right? Mm-mm-mm. Really? I guess I have to go back and look because I don't remember nothing. I don't recognize that, unless you're talking about like the weirdo chick from the blonde chick that they don't trust from the other country. I couldn't tell if that was a man or a woman the whole time, the entire time, including last season. Currently in the state of Washington, born and raised. I forgot. I remembered now. I also lived in Maine, New Hampshire, Florida, Tennessee, Oregon, and Arizona. Oh, cool. Which one's your favorite so far? Demon Slayer Season 2 is looking pretty dope. Dude. Wait, what is it? When is it back? I can't wait till that shit comes back. It took me several episodes to realize that the main character that was a girl was a girl. What are you talking about? Do you mean fucking um Gabby? Do you mean Gabby? You didn't realize Gabby was a girl? Gabby was clearly a girl. Clearly a girl. It's kind of a bitch, but clearly a girl. It was called 322Y? 3D2Y. What's called 3D2Y? Well, if you haven't read One Piece, then doesn't matter. The time skip. Yeah, the time skip. That was a real time skip. Got show back for past 2 years. I thought he were in Florida. No, he's been in Washington forever. What manga I have is old, primarily Lone Wolf Cub and Crying Freeman. I'm gonna pour some water, and I don't want it to sound like pee pee. So give me a second. I'm gonna play a little something here. How about this one?
Category is people who annoy you.
Niggers. Huh? Oh, naggers. Of course. Naggers. Right.
Can we cut to
Now I have a water. Leighton. Sorry, Leighton. I no spell so good sometimes. Oh. Oh, really? My bad. That's right. I forgot to mute the thingy. We had a German foreign exchange student living with us for a year, and his dad's name is Uwe. And I made a mistake of putting the umlaut on the U of his name, writing a letter. Why did you put the dots over it? Moot? Or mutt? I don't know how you're supposed to. So I'm sure they paid it no real mind. Americans think English is the ultimate language that everyone should speak fluently. Because it's a combination of all the languages. I wanted to try foreign exchange, but my parents put the axe to the notion double quick. I wanted to speak foreign exchange. Oh, I wanted to try foreign exchange. Oh, dude, that might have been cool. Where did you want to go, one man show? The skip for One Piece, it was called 3D2Y. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. 3 days, 2 years. Yeah, got you. Well, most people just call it the time skip. More clip echo. Dude, you have echo on your videos. It's because when I'm sharing a screen. That was weird. Oh, that's what happened. So I just switched. Okay, I just learned something. So check it out. When I'm sharing a screen, if I just switch the view to where it's just not on the screen, I'm still sharing the screen. I haven't actually removed it from the stream and putting it back. So when I do that and I play the clip, it plays through the screen if it's echo, if it has audio. And so it's now that it's muted, it should be fine. Watch, hold on. Let me do a quick one here. Watch.
Never give up, never surrender.
See? No echo this time, right? That's what happened. And so if I remove it entirely, then same thing. I don't have that issue. Okay, very cool. I just realized that right now when it didn't. Okay, gotcha. It's hard to tell if she was a girl anymore. Well, she cut her hair. That's about it. It was hard to tell. You could totally tell. Most of the time, they're in their suits and whatever. I'll level with you, Kai. During the time skip, I took a 10-year break from the manga. That's fine. It gives you good stuff to read when you get back. It gives you like a backlog a little bit. But it's funny that Mikasa and Aaron kind of their hair switched. He went from having the short hair to the long hair, and she went from having the long hair to the short hair. But it is the ultimate language. France, Germany, and Japan were options. Which one would have been cooler? I wonder. It was like getting back together with an old flame, really. That's pretty awesome. I think they were concerned I'd get arrested and start chasing foreign farm girls through the fields. Okay, so I've got 3 articles up for grabs here. What do y'all want to discuss first? We've got high static magnetic fields can relieve anxiety. And by the way, if y'all want to, feel free to share the stream out, let people know where you're hanging out, drop a like if you haven't, etc. Be my guest. I really appreciate it. And what's it called? Yeah. So here are the 3 articles. Let me know what you guys think. Next article, letting you guys pick. Alcohol use linked to lower connectivity in brain areas that process emotions. High static magnetic field can relieve anxiety. And many dietary supplements are tainted with hidden pharmaceuticals. Oh, shit, motherfucker. All 3 of those are juicy. Good morning, Tina. Good to see you. Man, I was so tired before I started the stream. Now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to fall. I'm ready to fight. Let's go. I think they were connected. I think they were concerned I'd get arrested. Oh, I already read that part. Germany would let you visit all of Europe. Japan would have been restrictive. That's fair. But Japan has a red light district. I'm sure Germany does too. I don't actually know. Cookies. One man show that would have been awesome if your parents would have let you go. I know our students loved their experience here. I'm still in close contact with them now, even after all these years. Their experience here. Where? What? Did they go for an exchange? High static anxiety treatment. I don't care. Vote random selection. I don't buy the anxiety relieving magnetic field theory. I really want to hear about the drugs. Okay. So we've got a high static anxiety treatment and the pharmaceuticals. Those are the 2 top picks for the next one. Let's get a third one in there to break up the tie. In the meantime, I'm going to do what a gentleman would do while I wait for a response, while I wait for the tiebreaker here. I'm going to smoketh the bowl. So to keep you all company while I do that, who's it going to be? I think it's going to be this kid right here. Hey, kid, show him how it's done. Oh, man.
You win. Perfect.
I am the cat in that video. Woo! Oh my god. What about high static drugs? Despite anime cliches, Japanese schools are very strict. Mom probably really swore me to stay home. That it's a very mom thing. Dad's mind would have been keeping me working in the family business. I like to think it was from being worried There's no reason that's not true. I also enjoy drugs. What about high static drugs? Drugs. Japanese schools would have loathed me. That's me at sports. Poor kid. All that and he missed. Right? Dog wins. What's shaking bacon? How you doing, buddy? Guess who's smoking the Mary Jane again? You want to hang out? Fuck yeah, dog. Not enough cookies. Oh, you have 3 cookies left. All right. Okay. We had foreign exchange students live with us while they were in high school. Oh, cool. Felix is from Germany. Vitaly is from Ukraine. Daniel is from Slovakia. That's badass. Kai must have had a static shock. He's going fast. No, I'm good. I'm just high now. Ooh, it's so nice. I feel like my body pulsing because I took time off. And I'm pretty sure what was left of that joint that I smoked for 420 was. It was weed in name only. Yo, Proper. Look at all the love for Justin Proper. Little baby face Justin Proper. Who actually, like, if you guys were to categorize Justin Proper and myself in terms of heel and baby face, which one is Justin? Which one am I? And who else? And Shellback. What is Shellback? Is he a baby face or is he a heel? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Does anyone know wrestling? It was past its expiration date. Yeah, it wasn't exactly kept in a place. It was just dried out, you know? Both babyface. You son of a bitch, you say that to my face. Both babyface. Kaya's towel confirmed. I got a towel right here. Don't forget to bring a towel. All right. Oh, Justin, he's a heel, hands down. All right. Let me see. Copy link. Since Justin's not going to respond, I'm just going to send him a thing. Where you at, Justin? There you is. I see you. Do 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 do. All right, so it looks like everyone voted for drugs. Guy is a baby face if I ever saw one. Why am I a baby face? I guess it makes sense. Just a little high. Justin is too sweet to be a heel. Hey, what's up, Potato Revin? Just woke up. I'm a heel? Fuck off. All right. Then in that case, the article up for your education and enjoyment, brought to you by Science Alert. Many dietary supplements are tainted with hidden pharmaceuticals, study finds. Many over-the-counter dietary supplement products, particularly those used for sexual enhancement and weight loss, are tainted with undisclosed pharmaceutical ingredients. That is the key finding of my recently published review in the Journal of Clinical Pharmacology. My assessment of the Food and Drug Administration's health and fraud product database turned up 1,068 unique dietary supplement products marketed between 2007 and 2021 that contained active ingredients found in prescription drugs or deemed too dangerous to be used in people. Among the tainted dietary supplements that my study identified, 54% were for sexual dysfunction and 35% were for weight loss. While many such products are removed from the market once detected by the FDA, other tainted dietary supplements can make their way onto the market in their place. Why it matters. How much more of this do I have left? I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Dietary supplements are used by 58% of U.S. adults, and according to a recent survey from the Council of Responsible Nutrition, U.S. consumers. Okay, how much of this fluff can I skip? Consumers have moderate levels of confidence in the quality and safety of dietary supplements. However, my study suggests this confidence is misplaced, since numerous dietary supplement products contain unlabeled synthetic active ingredients. So, what are these hidden substances and why do they matter? Lurking in many of the tainted weight loss dietary supplements is the active ingredients sibutramine, which the FDA recommended removing from the US market in 2010 after research showed that it increased the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Can we get a fuck that? Yeah, that sucks. So heart attacks and strokes, and heart attack is one of the leading killers of people in the United States, at least. I don't know about worldwide statistics, but I'm pretty sure it's up there for us. So a phenolphthalein what? Phenolphthalein. That's like Daffy Duck named that fucking thing. And phenolphthalein, also commonly found in weight loss dietary supplement products in the FDA database, was removed from over-the-counter laxative products in 1999 when the FDA reclassified it as not generally recognized as safe and effective. The FDA's warning came after studies showed that the ingredient can damage people's DNA, and increased the risk of cancer. Okay, so if you've got this Daffy Duck motherfucker floating around, it's bad news bears. So my study also identified the presence of ingredients approved only for use in prescription drugs. These include sildenafil and tadalafil. Tadalafil, which are used in FDA-approved erectile dysfunction drugs like Viagra and Cialis. Such inadvertent usages can be dangerous since the active ingredients in these drugs come with risks of loss of vision or priapism or prolonged penile erection. That's why they got the 6 hour or more warning there. Like, hey, if this goes on too long, you should see someone. Because it's a runaway train now. My study also documented frequent cases in which more than one active ingredient found in erectile dysfunction drugs was combined in ways that were never studied for safety. Another reason why hidden active ingredients are problematic is they pose, we don't need to know more risks for random shit being in your drugs. We get it pretty intuitively. But when these dysfunction drugs are used with high blood pressure or prostate medications like nitrates and alpha-1 blockers, life-threatening drops in blood pressure can occur. Damn. So yeah, pharmacists check for these sorts of drug interactions before dispensing. However, if undisclosed ingredients are hidden in dietary supplements, it is impossible to prevent unwanted drug interactions. So the FDA must prove that a dietary supplement product is unsafe before it can take action. This is difficult to enforce when there are over 29,000 dietary supplement products being sold in the US. Yeah, well then how do you have that many in the first place? They should be approved before they're out there. They're just making excuses for doing shit wrong all the years. FDA assessment and laborious and expensive are late. What? Okay, FDA assessments are laborious and expensive because these evaluations also aim to detect other dietary supplement problems such as the presence of heavy metal or bacterial mold in contamination. Come on. Anyways, if the product you're thinking about using is on the list, steer clear of it. So this link here, Health Fraud Product Database, is where I should open that in a new tab. Is where you can find all the shit that's tainted. Suffering succotash. Thank you. Thank you, Rita. We put enhances and sterilizes. Kai, a couple years ago, I was talking at 10 to 15. I was taking 10 to 15 vitamins, supplements a day. I got sick, stopped taking it, and got better. Nice, good. Hey, Steve. I'm all right. Mellow but full of energy. It's weird, but I like it. He's young. Suffering succotash. No election of erection. You literally go fucking blind. I take like around 20 supplements every day. I've never had an adverse effect, but your experience makes me kind of scared. Just say no to pharma and embrace the weed. Yeah, man. Do what works for you, Rita. No fear. Yeah, like this. I am not used to being high. Oh my god. I'm not drifting. I'm just like super low energy now. Not low energy. I'm high energy. I'm just like I want to relax. It's so nice. That's my first real hit. Like really good hit in a month. It feels great. I have a shit ton of storage thanks to uber bad viral infection. I took a month off. Oh my god. It's so intense. It's a good one. How about this one?
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
Gonna go to bed. Take care, Shellback. The doctors had my dad on lots of vitamins, but he only had one kidney. The cheap vitamins were causing kidney stones. So they took him off. I'm sorry, it's like buzzing. Ugh. Oh my god, dude. Did the air really turn off? I thought I was feeling warm. And it's weird because the air was on. But now I notice it's off. Oh no, there it is. I can't focus my eyes. I'm trying to read the chat, but it's all really blurry. This is nuts, man. I look like what's that Photoshop filter? Like blotches of color. The browns are distinct. Oh man. It feels like I'm leveling off. Doctors had my dad on lots of vitamins, but he only had one kidney. The cheap vitamins were causing kidney stones. So he took him off of all but daily Vita shake. He got so much better. Nice, that's good. Okay. I hear like a static sound. I think it's my audio. Hey, I can focus again. I can focus again. Okay, cool. Oh, good. I couldn't focus on the words I was trying to read. I started focusing on other things around me. And when I look back up, I can do it again. Woo. That sucks, but that's great that he's better now. I'm gonna make like a baby and head out. Yeah, oh yeah, good night, Showback. Um yeah, dude, I definitely felt that way. That was nuts. Uh I need to moderate how much I smoke from now on. I don't mean in terms of how much I pack in a bowl. I do know my how much is what now, but when you smoke too much, it costs you more because of how much you're smoking. But also, you lose this feeling that I just had, like that buzzing in your ear, your body like pulsing, that, you know, like feeling of being beyond yourself. Not necessarily in an exaggerated capacity, but like that feeling, you don't get it when you're smoking all the time. And so even if, I mean, smoking every day is, fine, but like if you start taking, if it takes you a few bowls, I mean, I don't know. Everyone's gonna have their own limits, but I definitely wanted to like. No, that was like that was great. That's like why you smoke, is for that feeling. And so yeah, I don't know. If you start losing that feeling, if you don't feel it anymore, take 30 days. Take 30 days off at least. If I remember right, it took more. But yeah, I definitely took more because it was at the end of April, and then the 420 stuff was nothing. So if you lose that feeling, like, just take some time off. It's worth it. Let me see. Hydros with or without smoke. Yeah, true. Just took it. Oh, should I take a hard turn? What's up, Elroy Shredding? I always feel bad for laughing at that one. Fucking tennis ball, I'm out. Frontier Studios, what's up, Frontier Studios? I had a bad feel bad for laughing at that one too, Leslie. He's gone. I am live Thursday, talking nostalgic movies, 5 p.m. Washington State time. That's Pacific time. Say Pacific, so the international people know. Oh, Washington State time. Wait, is that a time zone in? No. Okay, bud. Yeah, I'm good. All he needs is some environmental music, and he's zonked. Remember, supplements, vitamins must be water soluble, or they do very little good. Message retracted. That's the first time I've seen that. Kai's gone. Ground control team to Major Tom. Ground control team to Major Tom. The Dobby hit. Must have been good stuff in that hit. Yes, it was. I forgot when I packed it, when I poured it, I said it was dense. When I was what's it called? Grinding it up. I said it was dense. I forgot to account for that. I'm live Thursday, 5 p.m. Kai. Yeah, Kai time. 5 p.m. Kai time. 1 a.m. Friday Irish time. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Kai, you're nude. Go to bed. I'm fine. See, like, you go to bed if you're a fucking amateur. I am Harris from the Post. It's my turn to fly. Hey man, the snobsberries taste like snobsberries. I think those snobsberries. Kai is baked. Sleep stream coming. Nope. Ha ha ha. Y'all were motherfucking wrong. Play some music, like happy music. I should have. I kind of wanted to play more clips, but it was a little tough. He's gonna crash and leave the stream open. Time to watch Super Troopers. Manneray. Yo, you went through a bunch. Yes, the bounties are distinct, but Kai, you should just call them Latinos. Oompa loompa loompa doo. Kai's got another toke left to do. Oh my god, after the show maybe. I only smoked half of the bowl. It was a hit. But like it was super dense. The fluffy stuff, it's like a fat bowl of fluffy stuff. Of what I hit right there all at once. That was fantastic. This is the moment to go look for the Wizard of Oz and Pink Floyd. Yeah, but I would have got a copyright claim, and I would have had to trim that whole segment. One man show. It's the aliens, Kai. I can focus. Oops, no, I can't. So, Kai, I'm a one-hit bitch too. I forgot how dense that shit was. It's like rocks. It's like rocks, dog. It was a fat hit. I took to the dome, not realizing how whoop I was going. I get that when I eat pizza, I heat up the and get energy. This is worth the price of admission. We got any of that plutonian Nyborg left? Yeah, just one bag. It's in the transmitter compartment. I can hear my beard growing, little one man. I think that's more like YouTube, okay? Our I mean, what time was this? 12:37. That was 3 minutes ago. How is everyone? I was talking about stuff, kind of sharing a little something about smoking. Does anyone have any thoughts on that? Like, how have you found yourself, with weed or not smoking? Okay, nothing's going to top that tonight. Oh, you're already out? All right, peace out, man. Ray. Have a good night, man. Last time I was around a high person was my Dutch friend. She got excited. Yeah, dude, I went super high and then I kind of like floated around for a little bit and then I free fell a little bit. Now I've got a cookie. So, the supplements. Watch your ass, motherfucker. Okay. Health fraud database goes there. Alrighty. Next article is the magnetic field can relieve anxiety. No, I'm back to normal. I'm normal. That eats cookies. Paper airplane that eats cookies. Yeah, I needed to end process and restart. uh, so, check it. Oh, I'm gonna play a little something. Ah.
Oh, senor. How can we ever thank you?
Your gratitude is thanks enough.
Look, now we have more than before.
We took
All right, so summary: exposure to high static magnetic fields alleviated anxiety and improved both spatial and social memory in mice with 2 months of exposure. Source: Chinese Academy of Science. Professor, skip that. They, for the first time, reported in the biosafety of 30 T-level SMF and neurobehavioral effects, 20 T and 30 T levels of SMF on what the fuck is this? What is SMF? Maybe I should have read this. Steady high magnetic facility. Oh, high static magnetic field. Why don't I just spell it out? Okay. Anyway, in recent years, ultra high field magnetic resonance imaging has developed MRIs. Has developed rapidly resolution. Studies on biosafety of high magnetic field above 20 T are still scarce. So they exposed mice to 70 to 30 Tesla SMFs. What the fuck is that again? Static magnetic field. Gotcha. For 1 hour. After exposure, all mice were routinely fed for 2 months, except for a few metabolic and liver and hepatorenal function indicators affected by magnetic field. The whole blood count, organ coefficient on histomography, histomorphology of main organs were not seriously affected. Most of them were still within normal reference range. Okay. They even drew the little rats in the. All right. Meanwhile, behavioral tests showed that static magnetic fields alleviated anxiety and improved social and spatial memory in mice within 2 months of after exposure. Oh, wow. In addition to behavioral studies of healthy mice exposed to 3.5 to 23 Tesla magnetic fields for 2 hours also found improved neurocognitive effects, which may be associated with increased calcium calmodulin dependent protein kinase 2 expression in the mouse hippocampus. Zhang's group further found that 7 Tesla SMF could effectively relieve symptoms of depressed mice. These results not only provide useful safety information for the development of ultra-high MRI, but may also indicate that high SMF has the potential to be a future antidepressant treatment. Cool. There it is, y'all. I just realized you sent a link. I'll join here in a few minutes. Very helpful. Would have been nice to have you when I was down. When my airplane went. But yeah, man, it'd be a pleasure to have you. So you got dosed with static cling. Wait 2 months. Your memory happily improves. I'll link it after the show. If you want to read the details, but because I know I didn't really do it justice right now. Hey, Devil Flyer, how you doing, man? Well, I can rest now knowing the mice aren't nervous about talking to each other. So how is this administered, or did I miss something? It's a magnetic field. So you immerse yourself. Here, let me see. So it's like this. They are essentially in case. So the control group doesn't have any magnetic field. This one has sham. Water-cooled magnet. So they have a water-cooled magnet that goes around this container. Hypogravity-like conditions. Yeah, so then they applied a magnetic field of varying intensities to the mice. So it's like an MRI machine. Imagine if you were to slip into an MRI machine, you're in a little container, and they just, turn on magnets and set it to a certain frequency. And then you're just immersed like a bath, like a magnetic bath. And it would, because our bodies are electrical. And all our nerves fire electricity. Our pain receptors, fire electricity up through our spine, our eyes. process the information as electricity and light goes into our brain. And so I saw that, Justin. That was awesome. But what's it called? So neurological conditions in our brains are with things misfiring and whatnot. So immersing yourself in an electric field changes the frequency, like that you're. It's like a reset. It's like cleaning something that you can't touch. And so yeah, some Star Trek shit, like a sonic bath. So anyway, hey Justin, what's happening, man? Oops.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Good. I'm excited for this Thursday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, by the way, nobody knows who this special guest of honor is yet, so.
Oh, okay.
Are you okay? Are you like really
I'm good.
tired?
I thought the guest of honor was Demogeny.
No. Actually, I just rewatched one of the episodes that he was on. Do you remember when that I think I'm gonna clip it for tomorrow or next week, but it's like a throwback one that we made a year ago. Remember the guy who dated 35 women and told them all that he had a different birthday?
Yes, that's right. I forgot
Yeah,
about
the guy
that.
from Japan, he got arrested for fraud. I was thinking about renaming it like the greatest chat of all time or something like that. What do you think?
I don't know, up to you. Magnetic field, sorry, static magnetic field.
Okay. I was just asking. Oh, by the way, what are we talking about?
I'm talking about
Mice?
using a static magnetic fields to fix anxiety, to help with anxiety and other issues. Meanwhile, behavioral tests showed that high SMF alleviated anxiety and improved social and spatial memory in mice within 2 months after exposure. So you hit someone with it, and then it allows their like nervous system to reset.
That's scary.
That's
Like
awesome.
to do that to a person.
It's like tossing someone in an MRI machine for like a certain amount of time.
That must be very expensive. I'll pass. I'll deal with my anxiety on my own.
You could do it at home. You could just build your own.
With what?
Copper.
Okay,
Solar
I'll
panel, like electricity.
Well, I had the copper because I have a lot of
Chicken wire.
pennies.
With shit you can get from Home Depot. How do you think these motherfuckers make it? They go to Home Depot, buy a bunch of shit, and they MacGyver it. You go there. This is the magnetic field.
I thought all you could get at Home Depot was like paint and stuff to build a treehouse.
Despite that, my dad never built that treehouse. I have a fuck ton of big stereo speaker magnets, but I think it would be kind of sketchy to surround myself in close proximity to them. I mean, like,
give it a try.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah,
it's not the kind of field that's it'll knock out your hearing. Just improper.
You'll go deaf, but your anxiety will go away. Although
good night, Arlene.
I'm sure you'll have a whole plethora of.
Do you have anxiety, Justin?
Yeah. Every Thursday.
It makes you nervous.
Well, also just in general settings as well. I have anxiety when I get very nervous when I'm driving a little too fast and I see a cop. I like have a heart attack. Or when I'm talking to a pretty woman, or at least what I used to. Making a move.
Yeah. Yeah, if you feel awkward, she'll feel awkward. So you gotta like get your head in the game.
Yeah, I don't know, but when it comes to that, like if I feel myself being like getting very nervous, I'm like, I just don't do that. I'm just like, no, I'd rather ask someone out that I'm comfortable with, you know. But I don't know. I think we all have anxiety to a certain degree over different things. It just depends on who you are. Some people don't have it at all and don't ever get nervous or anything, or like thrive under pressure. Like, who thrives under a lot of pressure? I don't get
How's it
that.
going, Kitty Bear? Um, Pressure can be fun. You gotta embrace it, Justin. Embrace it. Let it turn you into a diamond.
Aww.
Diamonds are forever.
Are they?
Yeah, man.
I mean, what if somebody drills it?
Well, like that's why.
Or smashes it with a hammer?
You know what? You know what happens? You get the JP trial that's happening. The pirate and the witch.
Sounds like a
That's
good
what
plot.
happens when someone goes digging for diamonds. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine if he just came in as Jack Sparrow?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well, he does that at like kids' hospitals and stuff. How you doing, Kitty Bear? Good to see you, man.
Well, he used to. He did
My bad,
that.
Rita.
He did that at Disneyland too. On the
You did
Pirates
what?
of the
Oh yeah, he did. Disneyland showed up as Jack Sparrow. That's awesome.
on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Were you here for that story I read the other night about what's his name? The voice of the genie. Robin Williams. Robin Williams. Were you here for that article?
No.
It wasn't an article, it was like an image, and I went and looked it up and read the thing about it. So this guy was in he won like a contest for
Oh, really?
Back in the 90s for to be Robin Williams pen pal for a month. And so or for a year. That was it. Yeah, for a year. You can be his pen pal. And so he won, and his friends and his family all told him it was probably just going to be a publicist, but he was like, no, like I know Robin Williams is going to get these, and he's going to be writing back, and he would write back, and they would exchange letters. And then one time his family was going to Disneyland, and so he wrote a letter on the way there, and because he wanted to hand one to him by hand, he was convinced that he was the genie at Disneyland. And so coincidentally, Robin Williams was there signing autographs that day. And so he got to actually hand it to him. And he just rambling on about how he won in the contest and yada, 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 and just saying stuff about himself. And Robin Williams says, Kyle? And then he pulls out all the letters from the kids and like pulls out his. And he said that he carried them with him and they made him feel better when he was on the road.
Aww.
Which he said now being an adult and knowing what he knows, that means so much more. And that when he died, he felt like he was like his friend. And then when he died, he fucking cried for like a solid couple days or some shit. But yeah.
That's crazy.
Right?
I mean, that's so sweet. You know what? Can you send me a link to that article? I need a good pick me up.
Yeah, sure.
That's pretty cool.
Robin Williams and pal story.
I looked like I could have been your son. I mean, How old do you think I am? By the way,
What?
Kitty Bear.
My son? Fuck
Yeah,
you.
that's what he said. Kitty Bear. Kitty Bear says,
Kitty bear, you son of a bitch.
No, not you. No, you're not that old. You would have been a very young father.
Yeah, dude.
Like what, 7? Something like that. Like
Maybe
crazy.
5th grade.
No, just no. That wouldn't have worked. Because you're like what,
Yeah.
mid-30s, early 30s?
36.
You would have been a 9-year-old. Although I could totally see in some weird twist of fate, my real father is not. It's not my dad. It's Guy. Like, that's crazy. That would be crazy.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
okay. It's okay, Kitty Bear. It was 12 years old. I mean, I guess you've been out of prison for a long time.
You're looking good, man.
Yeah.
Kai sent him some cookies too. I wish I could.
I guess if you were like teenage pregnancy, maybe. I don't know. Why is Kai a boomer?
Yeah, why is I a boomer? Did you see Johnny Depp's Metallica? Yeah. It was freaking awesome.
I love him in Hollywood Vampires with Alice Cooper and the guys from Guns N' Roses. That's pretty cool.
Did you see the Metallica thing he's talking about?
I probably did a while ago. It was pretty good. Okay. Oh, wait. Yes. In the courtroom. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody made a video of that. That was funny.
That was really well done.
I don't know if I'll show that on Thursday. Because I don't want to talk about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp stuff yet.
Yeah, I hear you. Two babyface. They said that we're both baby faces. Me.
Well, I mean, you look like you could still pass for someone my age.
No, baby face and heel, like wrestling terms. You don't watch wrestling, huh?
Oh. Not really.
So wrestling is a drama. It's like
I know that. I know that.
Drama.
I just don't know the reference.
And so the characters are classified in two ways. They're heels or they're baby faces. And so a baby face is essentially a protagonist. He's a good guy, the hero, the classic knight, etc. He fights for justice or whatever. Like he's the bad boy.
The baby face is the new guy?
Kicks the bully's ass. And the bully is the heel. Heels are the bad guys. They're antagonists in the story. They're the dude that everyone goes, fuck you, fuck this guy,
Oh, and that's how heel versus babyface got his name?
Yeah, that's what his name is derived from, is that
Oh, I just thought he really hated babies.
I like heels versus baby faces. Like stomping baby faces.
Yeah, I thought he was a big fan of like dropping babies like on hardwood floors and then just curb stomping them. That's why I didn't follow him for a while. I'm just like, no, this guy hates babies. What's wrong with him?
So that's what it is. It's a wrestling reference. That
makes a lot more sense than ass or
the baby stomping.
I keep doing that. I should know better by now. I know it's I
think that's his name, not his anything to do with his thing.
Oh, okay. So he just has very terrible parents.
It might be short for his name. I'm not sure, honestly.
Nazareth? Like, no,
His name
no.
might be Azeroth. He's like, but I'm too embarrassed. It's just Az. Everyone just calls me Az. I don't know, honestly. It will be. I just have to sniff some spray until the blockage between my inner ear to nose is gone. Oh man, I hope you feel better, man. Well, so
Yeah.
they were saying that we're both good guys. We're both hero protagonists and stuff. We're not like villains, you know?
I mean, if you get on my bad side, like somebody did earlier, yeah. Not on a stream. I'll tell you later, Kai.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
You're gonna like it. Or hate it.
Hey, what's up? Just another red shirt.
I like him.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. It was fecal matter.
Oh, as like kicking babies. Yeah, found that funny. Well, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It was a joke about punting a baby, like it was like South Park, like kick the baby. I thought it was that kind of a reference. Like this guy has a sick, twisted sense of humor.
Oh, just another red shirt thought the same thing as you until he heard the explanation right now. So you're not alone.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Arthur Zoltan
he does have
as
like that
oh.
avatar of a boot kicking this dorky looking baby's head. And by the way, if that baby was real, why wouldn't you want to kick it? It's so ugly. It's horrible. Like, it's hideous. It's so tempting. And it kind of looks like a soccer ball. Like, so it could also be a mistake. Just honest mistake. You know, as once accidentally kicked his little brother in the head as a baby, thinking it was a soccer ball and it was going to come off. And there we go. Now we're just making up backstories.
I don't have a good clip for fucking.
You have no idea what to do with that.
I'm looking through my clips like, what do I do with that? Sorry, I was trying to find something. Yeah, the baby thing is, I've never even imagined that because I already had a preconceived context up for it.
Well,
so that's hilarious.
Did as
Healed
actually
me, yeah.
say
So
that?
also one man show.
Okay. By the
so
way, I
there's
do
three
have
of
a
you.
little brother, and I would have never done that to him as a baby. Like, he was cute, he was adorable, and then a couple years later, I said, "What happened to you?" Yeah. By the way, my little brother is going to be interning for the Mouse in Florida.
Oh no! Why?
Because
What's he gonna be selling? Children?
No. Oh no. He's he's doing accounting. So I don't know what he's gonna do. Really, I don't really care. All I know is that he'll be living in Florida, and I will go visit him. It's gonna be fun, you know.
Nice.
And while I'm visiting him, I'll
see Florida people.
Yes, lots of them. But also, you know, I want to say hello to some of my friends, you know, that are in Florida. Be like, you know,
when is that happening? When are you going to Florida?
This summer, maybe.
You going to Vegas in August?
I didn't know that was a thing.
I mean,
is that the annual meetup? What day is it?
I don't know. It's not scheduled yet. I think it's going to be in August.
Is it like confirmed that it's happening?
I'm just wondering.
Okay.
We could always do our own thing, honestly.
Yeah, flying to Vegas
if you
is
want to meet up in
huge.
Vegas this summer,
I'd be cool with that.
or whenever. But
Well, I will be in Los Angeles in June.
the fire honest accountants, Justin.
Well, I don't know. He's just interning, so it's like he's not going to be there for very long.
He's not going to be doing any actual accounting either.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. They might.
Oh no. I hope not. One man show.
Is that him in the picture, or is that George R.R. Martin?
No, that's him.
Oh,
Is that George R.R. Martin?
No, I saw it from a distance, like the tiny avatar, and I was like, I don't remember the Game of Thrones guy wearing a hat like that. He wears a newsy hat. This guy, one man show looks like, he he belongs in ZZ Top. He would fit right in as like their triangle player or something like that.
As their triangle player.
I don't know if you're on a delay or it's like
21. Oh, okay. How long has there been a date? I've been out of the loop and missing like fucking all the streams, and things are at different times now.
Oh, by the way, I actually caught Friday Night Tights last Friday on my way to work. I didn't hate it. Not that I would have hated it.
What
I was like, I was actually surprised. I'm like, you guys are talking about things, and I found out that Chrissy's a real person. Like the Frosk dude or whatever.
Yeah, right.
And she's very pretty. And I'm like, why would you do that to yourself?
Oh, I see.
Like, how did
the way
you?
she fixes herself up.
Yeah,
for attention. People do this stuff for attention. They may do something in Vegas on August 16th, but I'm not sure.
Is that what they said?
I'm guessing. Just another red shirt. That says awesome one. Okay.
Okay. So everyone except me follows Friday Night.
Well, no, I've been out of the loop too. That's why I didn't know shit.
Well, I never meant to like. Oh my god, awesome! What's this Kai and Justin skipping and holding hands? We'll do that if you like. We'll have Angelus film it.
Have Angelus film it?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do a few different takes.
We can do it in Vegas. We'll film it in Vegas.
Yeah.
If like Vegas is the backdrop.
Yeah, the city, or just, what I kind of want to do is go into that the speakeasy that's in Vegas, and I want Mad Mardigan to join us.
Oh yeah, is Mad Mardigan? I wonder if Mad Mardigan can make it out.
I don't know. I don't know. He hasn't invited me to his speakeasies in a very long time.
Same. Then again, I'm usually doing this.
Yeah, that's true. I say hello, and then he's like, hi. Then moves on.
Yeah, right? He drops in here. He's a mad raid. And then like he dips like right after.
Is that what he says? Like he has like a raid?
A regular job. What?
He has like a raid.
A gray?
A rave. Or a raid. A raid.
Yeah.
Is that what you
like
said?
after he does his show, he often comes over here.
I mean, normally after This Week in Bullshit, I would just, hey, do you want more bullshit? Go to World Class Bullshitters. But they're already there. They don't need my help. But like the Queen's Council used to be on afterwards, I would shout them out. But I don't know. I don't know of any like streams that happen afterwards. Or too many. There's a few. But I don't know. Nobody's who's like on the panel.
He says his hair went from black to white in about 4 months. There's no like panel shows. Whereas, yeah, you're right. There's some. Well, like if it weren't for times when there weren't streams like that I want to watch, I wouldn't be able to catch up on my queue of all the other shit I've been researching. 4 months. That's crazy.
I was hoping for the what is that?
For the Count of Monte Cristo look, but it shifted too quickly. You could have dyed it.
Yeah, I mean, he just went straight to Saruman, just or like very quickly. No in between, no warning.
Straight to the wizard, to a white wizard status. Sometimes I watch 3 streams at once. Yeah,
well,
right?
that's what I was doing earlier, and Kai sent me like a link like 1 hour ago, and I didn't realize it.
Huh?
I was watching a couple different shows.
What else is on?
Well, one of them that was on was a guy on. Well, I was watching Gaming with Geeks a little bit just to catch up to see what Krista's doing, and and Jeremy and Josiah was there, and some guy I don't know.
Some guy I don't know.
No, really, it was some guy I don't know. I don't know who he is. There's like some random people who are on Geeks and Gamers, and I'm like, who the F is this?
Yeah, sometimes there's new people.
Yeah.
And if you drop in the middle of the stream and say, what's going on? But there's no nameplates because like of this right here. When that happens, no names.
Oh yeah, and that's why I'm
dumb.
like, that's why I'm like, okay. So there's like that happened a couple of times on Friday Night Tights, and then I was reading it, and then I think Gary had left the chat on for too long, and so I was like, okay, there's Jeremy, Gary, Ryan, Quarter Black Garrett, Odin, and 5 people I don't give a fuck about. And don't know. I don't know who they are. This was earlier on, though.
Have a good night, Richard.
Good night.
The cute, like, blonde redhead, the cherry strawberry blonde or whatever, that one girl is a comedian, Chrissy Mayer. She's funny. She's the one that, if you watch the opening, she's the one that's dressed up as Frosk doing the rap. That was her on that day. She came in dressed up like that and like just freeballed it. It was funny as fuck. Have you watched the intro?
I have, but I also saw that clip out of context and did not know that it was an act.
Oh yeah,
she went in there, and I was like, "What is this?" And then I caught on like, "Oh, this is a joke." But no, this was way before there were women on the panel.
That's true. For a long time, and now what's it called? X-Ray Girls there is producing.
Yeah,
so it's always that. Gotta be at work early, Kai. Have a good one, Richard. Where did he go?
I think I know who X-Ray Girl is.
With the beard is some guy I don't know.
Yeah, just like whoever this baby face with a beard. Yeah. Are you talking about? Wait, are you talking about me or like heel versus baby?
Pretty sure he's talking about you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I know. I get it. But I mean, you got to remember, I've been watching Geeks and Gamers and Nerdrotic for a long time now, and so when there are new faces, for some reason, I'm just like, who the fuck are you? Immediately, like I have to know who they are, and like it just unless it's like. I don't know, because when you add like regulars in, it's just that it's like it's kind of like when you add new characters into a new show. It's like, all right, who are you? Some people are like kind of curious, but I'm like, all right, what's going on? Like I'm suspicious. I'm like, why are they here or something like that? But then, yeah, I'm just like, the fuck are you? It's like a new guy like entering in. But Yeah, it's more out of like curiosity nowadays. I'm just like, oh, who is that? I used to be a lot more pessimistic, a few years ago. So
That makes sense.
it's amazing what a couple of years would do to you.
Yeah, right. Like,
Like, yeah.
just sometimes you need a little healing or just a little bit of perspective. Sometimes just in a day, nothing like crazy life changing can happen, but you can just have an experience that affects like the rest of your life.
Yeah. Well, or it can be like a realization of just like, why is it that when that happens, I'm immediately dismissive of the new person? Why is that? But then I'm like, a little later on, I kind of just get over it. So, I don't know. It's just all circumstantial. But just one day, it just feels like I woke up and I'm like, I don't really care anymore. I'm more fascinated by new people instead of like a bunch of new people entering in. This like new community. At first I was like, who the hell are all these people? But then I think back to, when I started out, when the community was much smaller. I was that new guy. And then I'm sure a lot of people were like, who the hell is this? What is going on? This is weird. So I'm like, well, I'd rather be, happy to meet new people as opposed to being like, no, I want to stick with like just the people that I met earlier. Yeah, it's just so weird. So weird.
A lot of people prefer comfort over new experiences.
Yeah, that's probably it.
So Alders Lordhaster, how's it going, man? He says he loves Az. That dude is hilarious. Real BBC has less guests and is more focused on subjects. Awesome one. It says Real BBC is more interesting.
What the hell is the Real BBC?
It's another show of Gary's that at first it was just Gary and Az, and then they invited Nina, and then now X-Ray Girl's producing, so she's there. So they talk about comics and stuff. Essentially, Nina's getting an education in comics, like on that show. But I don't
our
usually.
girl
That's
Nina?
one of the shows I haven't caught.
Yeah.
Because Nina Infinity.
You know what?
But,
that was probably the turning point where I'm like, who is this random chick who's always with John Talks all the time? But then like I talked to her, I'm like, she's lovely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's so sweet and so kind, but also doesn't give a fuck. And she's real. I like her. She's cool. So I guess that's what changed my mind.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when she started her positivity, her good news show.
It's true awesome one.
I wanted to make it's true awesome one. It's loosen up your hole.
Oh yeah. Definitely has.
Like meeting new people. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, I am from Stone Age. Time to go back and play with my dinos. Mahler's there now and then. Yeah, it's true. Mahler's there now and then. What's it called? Oh, on Friday Night Tights.
I've met Mahler.
You've met Mahler?
A long time ago.
That's awesome.
Gary randomly invited me to a stream that way back when it was like 3 years ago actually, when he and Jesse Milestone were still friends. She organized like a Peter Mayhew tribute.
What do you mean when you were like neighborly, like neighbor friends because you lived out here?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
When we were still friends? What a jerk.
Well, no, when they were still friends, not when we were still friends.
Wait.
When they were still friends.
Oh, I see. My bad.
Did
I
I
thought
say
you
we?
He's saying when we were still friends. That's what I heard.
Oh no! I didn't. No, when they were still friends.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I said. Did I fuck that
Okay.
up?
I don't know. I'm high. It's recorded.
But anyways, when Peter Mayhew passed away, Jesse was like, hey, Gary, you should do like a tribute thing. You mind if I pick some people to have on your channel, because it's so big and large because of Game of Thrones and stuff. And he's like, sure, yeah, that's cool, and invited me and Rookie, and then like all the big people. So it was like everyone who was monetized, and then me and Rookie were just there. The Rookie critic. We're like, and I talked to him, and I was like, why the fuck are we here? Like, what are we doing here? We don't deserve to be here. What is going on? But I don't know. But it was a big honor. And then Mahler was there for the longest time. He was super cool. Nothing but nice things to say. Although EFAP does take forever. It's really long. I'm like, you guys. Dude. He literally puts in the 40 hours a week, like just in streams of EFAP.
And then he does all the super chats too after. It's nuts.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about these big streams are the super chat square ups, because what I used to do is like try to pinpoint when I would super chat, when I used to really do that. Mm-hmm. And I really liked being able to hear their response. But in a square up or something, I don't know how many people are in front of me. So it's like I would have to like go through like hours and hours of someone reading super chats while they're doing a live stream, and they have more super chats. And I'm like, this is too crazy. This is too nuts for me. No. The point of doing that initially was to have your voice be heard, but you can't do that anymore. So with the bigger channels that have gotten so big, and no disrespect to them, but I don't want to super chat anymore because I wanted them to respond to what I said. That's why I gave them money. But they have so many, it's like, and they don't need me to do that anymore. I'd rather join as a member.
It's like, I see $300-$400 super chats. I was gonna throw a $5 out there.
See if they notice me.
Like a little drop in the bucket.
Yeah, it's like going to a strip club and then somebody throws a $100 bill and you have your pathetic little ones. Like that's gonna get the stripper's attention.
Well, but it's also like it
wait, did I just compare them to strippers?
No, that way.
That's not what I meant.
YouTube does it that way. It like pushes it ahead of the rest. And so
yeah,
like and then the little ones they just disappear faster. Put those two together and like they're gonna have to go backstage to like see all the things or whatever. They can't highlight it, like the same way.
Mm-hmm. But that's more deserving though, because someone's willing to drop a fucking Benjamin in your chat. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
makes sense.
That's no bullshit.
For real, man. Well, I am from the Stone Age. Oh wait. I just wanted to catch up, see where we're at. I am a weird person. There are some people who voice I really hate, but I still watch them because of the things they have to say.
Whose voices do you hate? I'm curious. Like, is it the sound of their voice?
2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Decades ago, back in the good old days.
Yeah.
Every fuck up pregnancy.
Oh, EFAP.
Hail again. Zan, Zoltan. Work grabbed me, so I lurked. It's all good. I got kind of wiped out for a little bit. What's weird is I had more viewers while I was super duper high than when I came back and started talking and being all aware again. I'll throw €2 ones now and then. My alt account named Hairy Ass. Dave Chappelle attacked by some trans dude moments ago. No shit. Motherfucker. Is Kai better now? Hey, Frontier Studios. Yeah, I had a whole reflective moment and stuff. And then you got to watch the whole journey. And now I'm back. Welcome back, Frontier Studios. I'm guessing you went away for a while. I'm very long way from super chats, much less rich ones.
Oh shit!
I'm in kind of the same position right now, more or less. What happened? You all right?
No, just carry on.
Okay.
Oh wow. Did
you look it up? Sorry.
Well, no.
Did
Go
you look
ahead.
it up?
No. I looked something up.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, awesome one. That was it. That was it. That was
on stage
it.
while performing during Netflix. Is that it?
That makes me very angry. Just hearing about that.
Yeah, dude. Because of fucking Will Smith, motherfuckers think they can do this now. Let me see. May 4th, 1:14 a.m. Yep. Let's see. Here, I'll pull it up. Oh, wait.
Okay. Why does this, for some reason, the article, the cover page has him being put in an ambulance? Was he actually put in an ambulance? This is fucked up.
The controversial comedian has been controversial for much of his career. In there over the weekend to a packed house stage. Chappelle appearing in a comedy show there to a packed house. He has been there over the weekend. I actually attended one of the shows. Chappelle was performing. He did with Bull. You're looking at aerial pictures here of a man who rushed the stage while comedian Dave Chappelle was performing. He tackled Dave.
I'm pausing it because of, fucking YouTube and shit.
Chappelle on stage. Chappelle appearing in a comedy show there to a packed house. He is
Okay. So that's what happened. Show man rushed the stage and tackled Chappelle. And the man tussled on the stage floor before the man ran away behind a screen on stage. Security staff surrounded and tackled the man in the rear corner of the stage. Chappelle.
So was that Will Smith? Wow.
What, Chappelle appeared to, what was that about Will Smith? Sorry.
Wait, no. Comedian Chris
was
Rock,
it
who
Will
performed
Smith?
earlier in the night, came on stage with Chappelle moments after the attack and joked, "Was that Will Smith?"
Oh.
So he was performing with Chris Rock. That's great.
Chris Rock.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
That is fantastic. That is see, this is why I wait. I wait until at least Wednesday to pick the topics. This is going to be fucking number one for sure.
All right. That's awesome, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
This is amazing. This is see. Sometimes these shows just write themselves. Do they not?
Chappelle was uninjured from the attack. Chappelle
Netflix is that's amazing, and I want to go see one of these Netflix is a joke kind of things because I heard Yellow Flash, Anna, that Star Wars girl, and Cecil went to the famous or the infamous Chappelle gig where he said Hannah Gadsby is not funny. Like, that clip that went around, they were at the show.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. And apparently Joe Rogan was there too, and other people were, and I'm like, that would have been amazing. But no, I still have yet to see Dave Chappelle, and I want to someday. I had a chance to, but he was just screening a movie, and I'm like, I don't want to see him screen a movie. I want to see him perform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I saw Bill Burr last week, and that was amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah, dude. I want to see some of these kind of comedians performance because I never really go to comedy shows. I don't think I've ever been to a comedy show actually.
Really?
Yeah.
There's plenty in Vegas. I will take you to one.
Plenty around me.
And we are going to sit in the front row.
I've got
That's
the
where
Fox
it's at.
Theater. I've got the Fox Theater down here. I've got Irvine Spectrum. Like there's some good, and then I live by Anaheim, which is just up the road is Anaheim. Like there's a lot of locations around here.
Dude,
I just never
come
gone.
down to Los Angeles. I'm staying with Jeff and Jesse. We'll pick you up or something.
Wait, what? When?
In June.
Oh, in June? Oh shit. All right. Well, I'm getting my van fixed right now. So, or tomorrow I'm taking it to the mechanic. So, yeah.
Maybe by then give us come and visit.
Because it was like completely not moving. Because whatever was wrong with it, I fried the starter, and so now that the mechanic can test it, I gotta see if I still have the paper from the place. But
yeah,
now we gotta get that fixed. So,
I mean, in the last car you had, I know you got into an accident that was pretty rough.
Yeah, I totaled that car.
So I'm glad you got a new one.
Thanks. It's like a van. A friend sold it to me, and then but I knew it had problems already to begin with, but it went for long enough for me to move, and then it broke down on me.
That's fine. As long as it gets fixed and everything. I mean, you could always like scrap it for parts and then get a new one.
Yeah, true. Ultimately, I want to fix up my little orange machine over here. I want my baby back. So at some point, I'm gonna fix her up real nice. But
so you still have it? It was totaled, and then
no. I wasn't driving my orange the Kaimobile like at the time. I was driving a Sentra. The Sentra got fucked up.
Oh, okay. But the Kaimobile does it
my
work?
Honda's fine. It does. It's just all fucked up right now. It needs a lot of body work.
Okay. I like how it's orange. That's cool.
Yeah. What's funny is like when I saw it, I knew I was like, this is the car I'm looking for. But like because I wanted a car that I could put a little work into. But what's it called? I was like, but it's orange. Like I wanted it to be black. But I grew to love orange a lot as a color.
We could drive an orange car. If I ever hit the lottery, I'll probably get a sick car, and I'm not going to get a Tesla because I'm not a loser. Or no, I'm sorry, losers don't drive Teslas. No,
I don't think so.
I would say nerds. I'm not a geek. Like I'm not going to do that. I'm not a fan of the electric cars. Nah. I'm going to get something cool, like a classic car or something. Or
Maybe get something cool.
Or a very good Ferrari. You know what? I'll get a blue Ferrari.
A blue Ferrari.
Or I'll paint it blue. Or orange.
Incidents like this one will be Will Smith's legacy. Yeah, that's the thing. That's going to be his thing forever. Forever and ever.
I can't believe this is a trend. Like now that because of that whole Will Smith incident, now you could just go ahead and you think you can get away with trying to tackle a comedian on stage. What did he even say? I'm curious about that. And you have your phones locked up in these shows. Like they have these little pouches that you put your phone in order to take it in. So I'm curious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they do in comedy shows because they don't want their bits to, which I regret doing, but they don't account for smart watches or anything. You could have your smartwatch there and still probably record it, which is something I shouldn't have said. but hey, I really wish that. I mean, what did that guy do? Like, did he just film it off of like a 2004 cell phone or something. Like that footage looked like shit. I wanted to see
I know,
what
but
happened
I think that
afterwards.
this is pretty obvious if you're like, or if you're like this.
Mm-hmm. But
When
it's in the Hollywood
your watch
Bowl.
is facing away from you. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Have you been to the
Hey,
Hollywood Bowl?
Hey guy, where are you sitting? Oh, Hollywood Bowl footage. Oh, I got you. Yeah, and it's far away because
Yeah.
he's like way the fuck down there, and it's probably super zoomed in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they can't give everyone to think. Well, they probably could for their phones, I guess. A Star Trek Discovery meme of McDonald's and Grimace having a proper representation on the show. If I earn just 1 penny, my disability funds gets stopped 100%. Then I won't be able to pay my bills. Well, that's the thing, Kitty Bear. You have to turn on monetization. Until it's on, you don't get shit. You're not monetized. You need to apply for it. Even you just have certain requirements to hit. So even if you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, if you never apply for monetization, you're not monetized. How do you know what vehicles require maintenance? It needed I wanted something I could fix up. So it needed some work on its window, which just means taking the door panel off, replacing the window or the mechanism there, so screwing stuff in, etc. It needed like a maintenance, just like basic little things that I could learn to work on the car. And yeah, you do know that vehicles require maintenance. So, oh yeah, I understand that, but I mean, what's it called? I wanted a car I could learn on. I'm not sure where this is coming from. Ribs. I have enough. I want to do a lot of mechanical work on my car too.
Oh wow! I saw a follow up to the Chappelle video, and that guy who tried to tackle him got his arm so messed up.
Oh really? What happened?
I don't know.
Wait, did you find the video of the attack?
Well, yeah.
Oh shit! Share it.
Okay. All right. I'll do that. I can do that.
What are you doing, man?
Okay. Here we go. All right. This is literally it.
Full screen it.
Mystery.
That was it. That tiny little clip. But then you see the aftermath, and that's why the ambulance was there.
Oh fuck! Oh man, his arm is like this.
Don't tell me that's not undeserved. That's what happens when you screw with Dave Chappelle. I'm going to give that a heart because it deserves it.
You were unsubscribed from me? No shit. See, like, that's weird. I've been experiencing that lately. I've been seeing my numbers do this, and it doesn't always show in the same. But like I'm watching my statistics. There's nobody that unsubscribed, but I have less subscribers. And so I've been wondering if it's just a glitch or what. But that's crazy, dude. Well, welcome back. That's nuts, man. Why is YouTube fucking with me? What did I do except for talk about occult knowledge and government secrets? I had that reaction when I saw my first car. It was a black 1976 Buick Electra Limited. It said, "Buy me or you'll regret it forever." Yeah, right? I love my little Honda. It's a moment of absolute recognition. Like, this is it. This is my car. And I wanted to learn to drive stick too. And I wanted a hatchback. It fit all the things that I wanted. And so, and it came in orange, so it'll stay orange. That's such a cool feeling. Have you ever felt that, Justin, with a car?
Well, I haven't had that many cool cars, really. What was the question again? I was half paying attention, I
A
guess.
feeling of recognition that that's your car before you buy a car. It says, buy me or you'll regret it forever. I had that reaction when I saw my first car. He says, I said when I saw my car, I knew that this was the car I'm looking for. This is my car. You know?
I haven't really had that experience. Really, it was just a car. But so I don't know how to say that. But it was stick. Had to learn stick shift. So
Nice.
it was like
I love
in a way,
driving
it was
stick. It's so much better. I love the feeling.
it was definitely character building. You
Mm.
know, apparently only like what 18% of Americans can drive stick. But way back when, that's the only thing that's how you drove. So it's kind of amazing. Plus, it feels better to be in control. And I feel I feel like a phantom stick, like when I'm driving an automatic, I feel like I need to shift. It feels wrong. It feels very wrong.
Yeah, I would carry my hand down here at my side. When when I was going from stick to automatic again, it felt strange to just like not have anything to do, and then you feel like you're floating above the road, not on it.
Yeah.
It's so different.
Yeah,
Couldn't
I
even
like
drive
being in
Tesla.
control of how fast I can go.
I want to get a Tesla eventually. Yeah,
I
just cruise
don't.
at that speed. You don't?
No. I'll just I'll try to get a job at Twitter with Elon Musk as the head, and then see if he'll buy me a car, or just. I mean, he owns Tesla, so just why not? Just give me a car if I do a good job. I don't
You
know.
could be like that guy who came out of the coma and then won a car and then won $30,000 while pretending to scratch a scratcher to recreate his story for the news.
True.
Like everything I tried to upload has been insta claimed. Ah, that sucks, dude. That's lame. I can't believe the guy got into a comedy show with a knife and a gun on him. Well, he came out with a dislocated shoulder. You should have someone's name in his mouth.
Right.
I had a video uploaded for 2 years, then was recently claimed. Brazil seems to really not like me. They blocked just about everything. Oh, that's the scam. That's fraud. Unless, I mean, then again, I don't know what you're uploading. Let me
Are
scroll
you
up in the
doing
chat, see if I can find the
anti-Brazil
link.
content or something?
Brazil. He make videos about how capoeira is a fraud. It's a scam.
Imagine if you counterclaimed in Spanish.
Oh, these aren't Brazilian. These are American.
No,
I
I
don't get
don't.
notifications either.
I don't know what it is. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah, just looking at the thumbnails, people don't get frisked to enter a comedy show usually. When I show, here is a fun fact: if I save up money till I have over 20K, it also stops till I am under 20K again. That's nuts. But it makes sense, I guess. I don't bring it because it prevents fraud. Or people from double dipping. I don't bring in enough to save. What do I do? What I do save goes for those once or twice a year payments, like land taxes and car insurance. Is it because of YouTube being a jerk? Yes, share the horror show. I've been trying to upload old Roddenberry pilots. Managed a couple, but some of them are really gunning for it. That sucks. Is it by like Paramount or whatever? I can't believe he went from completely flown to normal Kai for some more hours. Like I said, I'm a professional. Plus, YouTube is being a jerk. They throw claims at me for 15 seconds. And I still feel high, too. I'm just not on the level that I was before where I was like buzzing. That was awesome. They throw claims at me for 15 seconds or a 90-minute video on a 90-minute video. That's fucking dumb. That's so stupid. KK watches your show? No, she doesn't. Hey, antiderivative Jill. Someone attacked Dave Chappelle? Wow, that is beyond a jerk. Yeah, right? It's a capital F word. I owned one car and wrecked it 4 weeks after my driver's license. That sucks, dude. The Buick was jet black on the outside and crimson red on the inside. Big black V8 engine, incredibly smooth ride. Ooh, that's sexy, man. That's fucking sexy. I love the colors too. Those are two of my favorite colors: red, black, and orange. Like a crimson red, blood red. Now blood's darker than that. Anyway, whatever. I checked Twitter. That Star Wars girl had footage and security chasing the guy around stage, and Chris Rock asking, "Was that Will Smith?" Oh no, shit. Let's see. All right. All right. I'll mute myself so this doesn't echo. But here we go.
Was that Will Smith?
Oh, my bad.
That is absolutely fantastic.
I'm gonna let it replay without audio, but oh man, this dude fucking running.
Was that Will Smith?
That's fucking great, dude.
That is amazing. And this happened like just now?
Yeah, this was like earlier tonight, like probably within a half hour or within the last hour or so. Yeah, it said at 1:14 a.m. the news thing was up. That guy was being wheeled out. So this happened like around midnight, probably. So probably like an hour, a couple hours ago now. Wait, I don't know, man. We'll find out. Oh, uh-oh. What happened, Justin? Justin, what happened? All right, well, hopefully Justin comes back. All right, there we go. So anyway, that should happen within the last couple hours. You haven't? Oh, there we. Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Whoops.
You haven't cornered a car until you took corner with the two wheels without flipping it. Yep, I've done that. I felt it like touch back down. I was like, oh shit, I need to slow it down around here. But yeah, I did it with a van like full of people because it was like a really sharp turn all of a sudden. You hadn't cornered a car, yeah. Do with my car, my dad's van. That's awesome, dude.
Oh, if I did that with my Elantra, yeah, that would be bad. It would just toss all over. It would just end a disaster. I would be crying. Bad things would happen.
Dude, I got a stream cut off for a 5-second song in the background of an Argentinian show. Dude, yeah, it's some scary shit. I'm a very small channel. Collaborating isn't an option currently. I did get an invite once, but apparently the person forgot and never followed up.
To like a
What's it
StreamYard or
called?
something?
Like for his channel. One man show's got 15 subscribers. You can just ask people, man. But
Does he?
are they?
Well,
It looks like he uploads movies, though. Boy and his dog.
oh, I see. I see. Okay, so it might be a situation that do you know who the Gospel According to Mark with the C?
Me or one man show?
You.
Yes.
So for the longest time he couldn't join live streams because all he did was record himself on a video camera and then upload it on his computer. Like he didn't have a webcam or anything.
Oh, okay.
Like for a long time.
Oh, yeah, he couldn't do live stream. That makes sense.
That made me very sad because I like Mark. And I would always like comment on his videos like every single time, like Mark with the C, hooray! Just like whenever he would upload, just to, like cheer him up. But also because
Mark with the C, yeah.
Also because Mark with the C is my favorite. he just is. He seems like the most down to earth person out of everybody that I've seen, especially in the earlier days. You know. Like he was just a guy with a camera and just did what Jeremy had told everyone to do. Just like if you have something to say, just put yourself in front of a camera and just go for it. And he did it. And he did it very well. And I love Mark with a C. He's fantastic. And he's such a nice person. And so like to see him like just be goofy and weird, but also like, you know, to talk about his relationship with his son and how when he took him to see The Last Jedi, he was like disappointed in the movie, but also like his son's reaction was like, it's like his son didn't like Star Wars anymore, and that's what bonded them together, or something like that.
Yeah, I love that story. Like his parent, like being his parentness, his dadness. You know, I love that stuff because like, you know, like about my poor relationship with my dad. So I love seeing good dads out there putting in work and trying and stuff.
I'm sorry, I haven't really asked you about your dad, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
I talk about it pretty openly.
Well, I've never
we didn't have a
asked.
very good relationship. Huh?
Well, I don't think I've ever asked.
Well, I've what's it called? I've talked about it plenty. I don't know. I've talked about it at some points.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not a big deal. Like we when I was little, I thought it was great, but then when my parents split, I got to see his true colors, and like I pretty much learned how not to be, you know. But this right here from Kitty Bear reminds me of growing up. We also had this comedy tape. It was all comedy songs, and one of them was about this guy who was like racing with this other car because the other car was like just catching up. Every time he would speed up, the car would speed up, and so they just turned into a race somehow. And then the guy finally pulls up, and he says, "Hey buddy, how do you get this car out of second gear?" And like this guy, meanwhile, was like his car was just maxing out, and this guy's keeping up in second gear and doesn't know how to shift. You've never heard the song?
No.
I'll have to find it. Does anyone in chat know what I'm talking about? It's an all-time show, and they said he pulled a boner. Step over my desk, Mr. Proper. Good. Now bend over. We'll talk about what you're going to do for that Tesla. Cancel InstaClaim.
I don't know what InstaClaim is. Oh, that. Okay, with YouTube. Yeah, fuck that.
It's just the majority. They're fake claims, man. They gotta be. Google the thing claiming you. One man, you check
Oh
him.
no! Somebody claimed my intro, like where or outro. You know how I have the outro music after Axe Rose is like, well, thanks to the lame ass security, I'm going home. And then that music or something, which was copyright free music, was claimed by some Asian dudes. And I kept disputing it. I'm like, stop doing this, you idiots, or something like that. I'm just like, please stop false claiming me. Like this is ridiculous.
That's annoying. It wasn't even a company; it was just some random dudes.
Yeah, because they did music and they're like, "Oh, that's ours." I'm like, "No, it's not." And the video they cited had nothing to do with it. Did not sound remotely the same. But I guess
I wonder if they're testing a bot and it like they just pick some random channels.
Yeah, they kept picking on mine for some reason, but then that stopped. But Miracle Workers have claimed nearly half of the live streams that I've had in the last 8 months. But that is rightfully so. But that's okay because I watched the show and it's brilliant. Have you seen it?
The show? I have not yet.
Yeah, you can go into Miracle Workers, like the Daniel Radcliffe season, and because it's an anthology, you'll be fine. It's really good.
Will Smith is a verb now. He will Smith that guy. I will Smith the dude in high school, and then it turned into a fight and threw him across the room like a rag doll.
I got Will Smith.
Nice.
Do you know about that story?
What, you got Will Smith? No, sorry, I was saying nice to one man show. But what, you got Will Smith? When did that happen?
Well, there was this skinny little nerd who I was a marching band with, and he eventually joined the theater group. And there was a scene where he had to slap me, and I told him, like, when we are there, like on stage, I want you to actually slap me as hard as you fucking can.
No, really?
Like, yes, I'm like, and he backhanded me, and it was ridiculous. It like he was supposed to be the boss, like a ridiculous boss. You know, I'm just like, let's go full method. Like, slap me across the face. I don't care. You know,
let's go full method.
yeah, and pretend.
Just in this scene, though, not the whole time. That's a bit much. But
no. The only method thing was just like, dude, actually slap me across the face. That would be.
Oh wait,
real
quick.
I want to see what you got.
Have a good night.
Know? Oh, good night, man.
Performed by the Playmates in the late 50s. Sweet, thank you, one man show. Disney claimed a Call of Duty video because I was listening to karaoke and Tom Connors sang a Disney song. I saw the first season of that. I didn't realize it was still going. Is Steve Buscemi still playing God?
No, he plays a different character. They're all different, but I guess Steve Buscemi is always he's always in it for some reason.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is Daniel Radcliffe always there?
No.
Oh, no, he's just there for that one season?
Yeah, just this whole season. Yeah, that's usually a new cast. Or maybe they have like a whole cast that like does all these different characters for a season and then have a new starring lead that they throw in. But no, did you wait? What did you think I was gonna say when you when I was telling about the nerd back me?
I think I'll get claimed. Well, I don't know. I thought there was someone. I thought you got in a fight or something.
Nope. There is an AC/DC song on it and other copyright stuff, and none of them are claimed. Only the Disney song. AC/DC never claimed your songs? Interesting.
Sorry, what was that?
Kitty Bear says there's an AC/DC song on it, on something,
And other copyright stuff.
and none of them are claimed. Only the Disney song.
So Disney's the only cock out there claiming shit.
Well, apparently
I have
Paramount
always-
Plus is also a giant douchebag because there was a SpongeBob SquarePants fan film that got copyright claimed, and they followed the whole rules like Star Wars Theory did.
Really? That's lame.
And they got blocked, and they spent like so much money of their own money, did the same thing. But Star Wars Theory got claimed for like music or something.
That's lame.
Douchebag music company.
So let me see how much of this I can play.
Riding in my Cadillac.
Okay.
Sorry, it's my bad. I forgot I was muted. So you've never heard this one?
No.
What to my surprise, a little Nash Rambler was following me about 1/3 my size.
You know what this sounds like?
What?
This is the one Oompa Loompa song that was put on the cutting room floor, and for good reason.
It's like an Oompa Loompa driving behind. It's just a 1/3 of the size car.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
guy must have wanted to pass me out as he kept on tooting his horn.
So this is from the 50s.
Oh, this blows.
It's all on what?
Show by the shake. But the little Nash Rambler stayed right behind. He still had on his brake. He must have thought his car had more guts as he kept on tooting his horn. I'll show him that a Cadillac is not a car to scorn. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. My car went into passing gear and we took off with dust. Soon we were doing 90, must have left him in the dust. When I peeked in the mirror of my car, I couldn't believe my eyes. The little Nash Rambler was right behind. I think that guy could fly. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. Now we're doing 110. This certainly was a race. For a Rambler to pass a caddy would be a big disgrace. The guy must have wanted to pass me out as he kept on tooting his horn. I'll show him that a Cadillac is not a car to scorn. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. Now we're doing 120 as fast as I could go. The Rambler pulled alongside of me as if we're going slow. The fella rolled down his window and yelled for me to hear, "Hey buddy, how can I get this car out of second gear?"
Oh, it has an old school The End. So that's that song. That's an oldies song right there. It's classic. Like a Cadillac.
This song reached the top 10 back in its
Yeah.
day. You know why? Because rock music was still new, And then all you heard was like do 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 do, like all those stupid songs, like Hound Dog, like whatever that is, like it just there's a specific thing that it's called, but like do 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 do, like that's the most boring fucking stupid thing that I like. It's like hearing it frustrates me when everyone's like, oh, all the songs sound the same. Not as much as the 50s. That shit sucked. It's like, imagine being, not the singer,
funny.
being like,
it tells a story.
It's like you're bored out of your fucking mind playing it. Like it's so lame. It's so lame. It's so boring.
But it picked up. It picked up in the end.
No, but is it called the doo-wop? Well, whatever it is, whoever invented it, I'm glad they're dead. But it's the foundation. I'm sorry. It's like, no wonder the Beatles blew up. They did something a little bit different. Anybody who did something a little bit different, or expanded it, or just like, I can imagine these people being frustrated by like those songs, just like, oh my God, it's all the same. Let's do something kind of new. But now we've pretty much done everything, or as far as I know.
You mean something like this?
No.
That's doo-wop music. That's that, like, that tempo.
No. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, that riff. I hear you.
Every 50 song had it, and that's what was frustrating.
Well, it's also like how newscasters and stuff they all talk like this back in the 50s, and this is the radio voice. You know what I mean? But it's because that
imagine being like the co-anchor and just being like, "Why do you talk like that?" Like it was like on the air when you can't censor it, and then everyone is just like, "What did he just say? What did he just say? Why do you talk like that's just how things are?"
That's great, dude. Like, so the reason, there was a reason that they talked like that, right?
What?
There was an actual reason for that.
I know.
That would
I don't
be
remember
funny.
what it was.
Okay, it was because that like tone traveled the best in the frequencies that they were using back then, and in the technology that they had. That was the voices came out the clearest, and so that's why they had to talk like that. They had to work to get to specifically that range right there, because it worked best for the technology.
Makes sense. They had shitty audio equipment.
Earth Angel,
will you be mine?
Your name is Justin.
Yes.
And your name is Kai? Come on,
yes.
Man. That was a layup.
And your name is Kai.
No, it's over. It's too late. Scatting. Skittle bebop, like that. Scat.
Oh no, I didn't mind that as much because I don't know why I didn't, but I did.
The old music is great. I agree. There's one song about the dude who kills his girlfriend because he drives like shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know the song.
Kind of. Well, Rita. Rita. Yeah, some of the old music is great.
Louie.
But I mean, no wonder certain artists just kind of were propped up because they did something else. Something new, exciting. Like the 60s were great. The 50s were boring. Like those are for the squares. The 60s, you had by the end of the decade, you had Jimi Hendrix, and you had the Who, You know, all these great bands, like you had Led Zeppelin coming in there, like that, you know, they were kind of doing something else and, you know, expanding the sound. And it's like, hey, let's do something that's like different and kind of cool, you know, but it's never been heard before.
Hey, Nick.
So I don't know.
Well,
Advancement in technology and people who are, I don't know, have a creative cell in their mind.
people who have a creative cell in their minds. So this is scat singing. Are you familiar with it?
Yes.
Okay.
I enjoy Louis Armstrong.
For the
very much so.
Cool. This is probably gonna get claimed, but I'm just gonna play a few seconds of it for the chat.
In the state of Carolina, if there is, then you know. Sure.
I think this might be a bad example. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh, I said sorry. What?
I said this might be a bad example, but who knows? Oh, that's a parody. You know what? Let's go back to Louis. All right, this is good. This is good. What the hell is this? You have like this. This is like hip hop music now. Just like a guy randomly breakdancing.
I thought you said that was a good example.
No, Louis Armstrong. But... I want to hear this now. I want to hear this.
This jive once more, boy. Right on down to the gate. Oh, boy. Now can't you hear those Hepcats call?
Yes.
This is a pause for copyright purposes.
Okay.
Come on, boys, let's have a ball. The jim jam jump it, the jumping jive makes you lick your jive on the mellow side. Hep hep. Hip hip.
They're using their hats to muffle the. That's cool. That's fun.
Called showmanship. In the boardwalk, I'm old fashioned like that. FM started broadcasting in the mid 40s. Kaya Radio. Yeah, I keep forgetting most of your younglings. Like that song in the Jungle Book. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. There's one in the Jungle Book.
Scooby-Doo, you know, like there was
You had more tech to work with.
Yeah,
True.
there was a song that Van Halen did that did a little bit of that. Like ba-ba-da, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-Wah, ba-ba-da, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-Wah, ba-ba-da, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-Wah, ba-ba-da, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-Wah, ba-ba-da, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-Wah, like something like that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's that genre. It's I think that's one of the better ones because of the way it builds up and it's catchy and
also
fun,
you have
etc.
Eddie Van Halen on guitar. It's just like the greatest thing on earth. It's just like, that's your guitar player? Yes, that's amazing. Fantastic. I like all music for the most part. I just like how the old music revives old and good memories for me when I was young, from 80 years ago. Evidently.
Yeah, dude. I liked a lot of classical music because of Looney Tunes, because they had classical music for their score because it was because
remember when brass used to be in popular music? That was a thing.
Oh,
at
you
one point.
Jazz?
No, brass instruments.
Brass? Oh, yeah, right. They don't use it. Everything's synthesized now.
Yeah, some douchebag with a fucking MacBook is creating all this horse shit. And a lot of the top 10s in the 2010s were a vast majority of them were written by 2 different guys, which is crazy.
Did you ever listen to that Deltron 3030 album I recommended?
Who that? What? No.
I'll look it up real quick. It's a concept sci-fi album.
All right, I'll be right back, but I'm gonna have the audio playing, so I'll still listen to it.
All right. I know where you're going.
I wasn't gonna say it, but thank you for pointing out the obvious.
We got into music. That's pretty cool.
We don't want any more Justin Proper peeing memes. We've had enough of those.
I was raised on C and W. How I longed to be deaf on fuck. I had something in my head and it went away. I think something in what is C and W again? Is that the bluegrass? It's not bluegrass, right? The Nickelodeon cartoon Doug had mostly a scat soundtrack. When I talk about old music, I'm talking more like Beethoven and Bach. That's classical, man. That's classical music, orchestral, piano, etc. Peachy Boy has a new video. Who's Peachy Boy? Yup, I'm 80 years old, just improper. My grandparents and my mom listened to the old stuff when I was little. Yeah, I'm the same. Like, because of stuff that I was exposed to, I heard more older stuff. I'm not really a fan of AC/DC either. Really? AC/DC? Not even when they were Back in Black? Country and Western. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I know it's something country-ish. Cultural barbarism strikes again. Yeah, well, it just wasn't coming to me. I'm gonna blame this one on the Mary Jane.
Sam, I didn't know that country and western music even existed in Australia.
Yeah, how does Sam know? I feel like this is like half the chat right now.
How do I reach these kids?
Sam, Nick is now my favorite. I'm sorry. But if he says the same thing, you guys are even again.
Canada and Wisconsin. That's fucking great. I love it. What do you get when you play a country song backwards? Is it sound like Jesus?
No, you get the same old shit, but backwards. Like how you want to reverse back in time to before you heard the song. Oh, yeah,
Check
we've
it out.
got the Tamworth Country Music Festival. I'm sorry. Australia and country music, I don't know, because some country music comes from the South, it comes from the soul, and so I better not hear any stupid Australians singing in a southern accent. Like, fuck you.
Yay, I'm someone's favorite. It says Nick.
Nick. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Sam, but Nick doesn't hate AC/DC like you do.
This is the first time I've been doing this 35 years, and this is the first time I stopped to stomp a brother backstage. I'm someone's favorite. Your dog comes back. That's fucking funny, dude. That's fucking funny. Your dog comes back to life. Your car gets fixed, and your wife comes back to you. See,
well, probably in
Tamworth
Australia,
is kind of a big deal.
Australia is the South. Good grief. No, the American South is different. That's where country music was born. You Australians
weird.
didn't invent music. Nope. I'm sorry, they got it wrong. No, you didn't invent that kind of music. No.
Is someone picking on other countries? No. Wait, hold on. Check out this.
I am.
This
I think country music is boring.
Have to be imposed.
You see, late in the evening, fucked up on my computer and my mind checks like so much whiteouts. I want it where file replication is a chore.
All right. Stop it.
I want just a bug that could be corrected. I'm erecting a Mac.
No.
Oh yeah, because of the. You're right. Because of the time.
I was trying to warn you, and then you muted me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're
No,
like-
I know. I was playing, and then I realized there was a purpose to it. It wasn't just like you're like, yeah, I'm over it.
I was gonna say though,
But
I'm already buying that
I
album.
can just cut it out.
No, I'm gonna buy
No big
that
deal.
album on vinyl.
That shit
like
is so
it.
good. You like it?
Mm-hmm. Better than
Dude,
country
yeah.
music.
This guy, so the guy you might recognize his voice from that Gorillaz song.
Oh yeah.
Del the fucking Homo Sapiens collaboration with him and Dan the Automator. But it's a concept album. The whole thing is sci-fi. The concept is that he's a DJ or he's an MC in the year 3030. And yeah. It's dope, man. It's dope. It's like the words that he strings together. It's immaculate. Australia has a lot of rural agricultural areas. Wow, 5 seconds of that was more than enough for me.
I understand that, but there's something about the American South that just feels more authentic.
I really liked it too.
As opposed to anybody who sings like this when they're playing country music. And all that bullshit. Like if I ever see like a Canadian like country singer like who has that fake accent on, like no, fuck you. Get out of here. If you're not from the South and you talk like that, there's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with you, Mr. Proper, because any good old red-blooded American talks like this, all right? If you don't like talking like this, that there's your problem, son.
It's wrong. By the way, it's 5:30 in the morning and I gotta get to bed.
All right, man. It's been good having you. I think
Yeah.
I'll just wrap the stream here because it's been 3 hours. It's time for me to leave.
Oh, okay.
So does something about a boner. Hit that like button. Thank you very much, Sam, for the reminder. Country music originated from generations of musicians who blended English ballads with Celtic and Irish fiddle songs. Oh, that's interesting. Adding influences from various European immigrants who settled nearby. That's very cool.
And not Australia. Thank you. But Tina, that was quite interesting.
Jackaroo and Jillaroo. That's interesting. Trying to insult my culture. I pulled up earlier that hillbilly meme. You seemed fine. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. Thanks, Justin, for hanging out. It was interesting being high with you guys again, taking a hit live, seeing my whole journey. And yeah.
Oh, you took a hit. I couldn't tell.
Oh, it's because you left and you were watching other
That
streams.
was sarcasm. I thought at the very beginning. You were already stoned.
No, I wasn't stoned from the beginning. I took a hit, and then it like I like got high. I was just up, and then
Kai gets high. What?
It's been a month. I was on a tolerance break. Shania Twain is Canadian. I love all of you. I think we love you, Rita. You're awesome.
Twain is Canadian. Yeah. Does she
Keith
speak
Urban
like howdy y'all and crap like that?
Keith Urban's Australian. Just
I also don't.
That.
No, he's not.
Apparently, he is. I take care, everyone. Hey, Dwayne kind of went hi. I actually thought Keith Urban's high school. Oi, lots of Kelton Oz. Oh, that's interesting. Shania Twain is commercial. All right, y'all, we're getting out of here.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No?
He was born in New Zealand. You still lose.
Australia isn't all of the southern hemisphere. And people think Americans have a big head.
Mhm.
All right. We're out of here, y'all. Everyone have a great night. We love you. It's been fun. Super fun hanging out. Kai gets high. Man, my server is booting up slow. Well, I hope it boots up quicker once we're not streaming through your pipes, buddy. Shania Twain has a song where it's okay for a woman to have ADHD but not men.
Oh, that
That's
makes
weird.
me hate her even more.
If Kiwis do something great, we claim them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't
Yeah.
have Peter Jackson.
So does Hillary Clinton, Rita. All right, we're out here, everybody. She does. She for real. You can see there's videos of it, compilations. Anyways, I'm out of here. Adios. Thanks for hanging out, Justin.
I'll see you guys on Thursday.
Hells yeah. On Thursdays, I hang out at his place, Justin Proper.
Should I say
the Justin Proper?
who our guest of honor is going to be?
Nah.
I'll do
spoil
it.
the big
All right,
reveal.
I'll do it later today.
Do a big reveal. I'll make you a graphic for it.
Yeah, do it.
All right. Cool.
Good night.
See you guys later.
Second star to the right. And straight on till morning.
Set a course. For home.
I'm reading an ion storm on that trajectory, sir. Should I go around it?
We can't be afraid of the wind, Ensign. Take us to Warp 4.
It is the unknown that defines our existence.
This is the perfect
We are
way to
constantly
celebrate May the
searching,
4th be with you.
Not just for answers to our questions.
Classic
but for
Star
new
Trek.
questions.
Happy Star Trek Day,
We're
guys.
explorers.
Yeah, Star Trek Day
Explore our
wins.
lives, day by day. And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist.
Is that Tiger Woods?
And learn.
Let's see what's out there.
It's Avery Brooke.